All right, after a significant delay, we are live.
Hello and welcome into Saturday night's Florida Green. This is episode 4, The Price of Survival. Last time, you guys dealt professionally with a chimera full of goat and nasty chicken pieces. Stella used a spell to subdue it, and then you guys followed clues and began piecing together the robbery for the vault. And you figured out that the spectral displacer, a dragon heart, and the eyes of the serpent god were all missing. You guys went to a hospital, local hospital for emergency care for Gavin, and while there, you guys encountered multiple ghosts. Very strange situation there. But your attention was turned to a guarded patient, which led Graham to kneecap a Terminator-like guard. And then Graham torched Richard Diamond's SUV. Gavin blasted the guard in the chest with a shotgun. Thus, you guys rescued Stephen Sharp, brother of Ethan Sharp, whom you killed in the prologue episode. And you brought his comatose and beaten body back to the vault here under the Samuel L. Davis cigar factory. This factory's been around since 1910. 1913. It's been through a couple fires, and it's one of the longer standing, imposing brick buildings within Tampa. There's a lot of conspiracy theories around this, and that kind of leads me to my banter question, hopefully segueing not very smoothly. So, what conspiracy theory do you find most plausible, Allie?
The conspiracy theory I find most plausible is that Disney released Frozen so that when you Google Walt Disney Frozen, that is the first thing that pops up and not Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen body.
That's a brilliant misdirection via the PR team at Disney. Because he's still frozen, right?
As far as I know.
Yeah, I think that's a conspiracy in itself. Is he frozen? Is he not frozen?
Maybe they woke him up and that's how we got COVID.
Do you want to build a snowman? Just put him together via DNA, bring him back. I don't know if that would ever actually work, like, medically, bringing someone back like that. I have no idea.
Via DNA, you could probably bring someone back, but they wouldn't have their memories.
Right. Like, would he still be able to draw?
Now you're getting that philosophical question is, are your innate artistic abilities in your DNA or learned experiences through your mind?
Right.
And also, even if it's just using his DNA, that doesn't necessarily make a new Walt Disney.
Right. Yeah, not at all. I mean, you are the sum of all of the events that happen to you, you know? Build you up, change you. Archon, do you have any crazy conspiracy theories that you could actually find plausible? So,
like I kind of said when you asked me the preemptive question, I don't think it's a conspiracy theory because I think it did happen. So, not counting the Roswell incident, there are lots of UFO sightings on the West Coast, and during the Cold War, they were very prevalent. And there were even a couple of cases of finding craft and such like that. And what it was the Russians found the idea of UFOs and us misdirecting and all of that to be a good PR thing. Like it was good to have us concentrating on UFOs and alien invasion and not them. So instead of dropping nuclear bombs from their bombers, they would drop disc-shaped gliders right off the coast and let the current take them via balloons and stuff into the United States and fall down on different parts of the West Coast, thus perpetuating the current theory that there are, extraterrestrial visitors. Now,
wow.
Yeah. Now, I happen to believe in extraterrestrial life. I believe in aliens. I do not believe that they have necessarily contacted Earth. And my reasoning is because they'd have no reason to do it as a secret. If they can travel that distance and visit our planet, They have nothing to fear from us because they are so far ahead of us technologically, orders of magnitude ahead of us, that we cannot possibly pose a threat to them. Just my theory. But yeah, conspiracy theories that I believe. Yeah, I think and then there's quite a few stories. I probably get details wrong because I didn't have time to do my research ahead of that question. But yeah, there's definitely conspiracy theories / stated stories of Russians dropping some sort of craft designed to look alien, so that we would see it, so that we would be worried about that rather than them during the Cold War.
Pretty sweet false flag. Is that a false flag up? But yeah, that's good.
Yeah, technically, normally false flag's another government, not aliens, but
Right. Yeah, I think that's pretty close to a false flag. As close as you're going to get. I was going to talk about the UFOs too, because that's something I'm also pretty interested in. You just kind of gave me a completely new thought to the whole thing. That's very interesting. I like that a lot. Kizik, do you have any crazy conspiracy theory that you might think is plausible?
Plausible, like a lot of medical things. I don't understand how the body works. There's a lot of systems in there, and they're always doing something, and I don't know what all of those systems do. So something like medically, everything medically is plausible. That being said, the voodoo zombie drug, where they have a drug that mimics almost a death-like thing, but it also lets you put them into a trance, so they kind of only do the things that you do. I think it's like a tetrotoxin or something. I haven't read a lot into it lately, but and this might actually be a thing because people know more about medicines than I do. But there's a drug that you can give somebody that puts them into a state where they're very willing to do a thing that you say, and they don't then have free will, and you kind of control them.
Yeah, that a little bit of MK Ultra there, but yeah, definitely controlling people with your drugs. I think there was something called Project Artichoke too that was very similar to that.
MK Ultra was real though.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that it worked, but it was real.
I think that was the point of MK Ultra, was to find the drug that Kizik was describing.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it was conditioning. They wanted to be able to grab somebody and then condition them over hopefully a relatively short period of time, and then had them carry out a subliminal mission. So they're not a zombie. They have no idea that the secondary set of instructions is in their mind until it gives them the order to pull a gun on someone or something. And even after they committed the act, the idea was they wouldn't even remember having done it. I, having studied psychology, do not believe that would be something that you could do quickly. However, if I had you for years in an isolated facility, I wouldn't need special... you can condition the human mind to do things like that, but it is not a quick process. It'd have to be gone for years.
Just about 13 years in the public school system, right? I'm just kidding. We were talking about crackpot conspiracy theories, though. Public school. Is it one?
Yes, and the brainwashing is knowledge.
I love knowledge, and I want every kid to have access and free access to school. That should be a thing. And I'm not talking just kindergarten and up. They should be preschool and up. Should have that as a free thing here. But I'm apparently a socialist. So, it kind of brings me to giving out some luck points. We do a luck refresh, because this is Pulp Cthulhu. We're going to each roll that percentile die, the D100. And what you want to do is compare that to your current luck score. And if it's higher than your current luck, you get to add 2d10 plus 10 to your luck score. Everybody... Go ahead.
I'd like to point out that I shot a guard in the chest that was running 35 miles an hour and jumped over a car and was about to hit in the back of the truck.
Yeah, Terminator-like.
Blast a guard.
He was very, very much Terminator-like.
2d10 plus 10.
If you fail, yes, 2d10 plus 10. Unless you're lucky, like Graham Eckert is. I think he gets an additional d10. And Stella, how did your roll go?
Oh, those are
It
2
is-
percentile dice. Why are those 2 percentile?
Is if it's better than your luck, you get to do a 2d10 plus 10.
Better as in you failed this roll, as in like your percentile was higher than your luck? Yes. 2d10 plus 10. This is the one roll you want to actually get over your score. Almost
Yeah.
every other roll you want to get under, so that's technically better. I just wanted to clarify.
How do you bring up what you rolled?
Enter will bring up the chat.
Or you can click on the bottom left part. There's a little chat icon.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I'll do a 2d10 plus 10 because I got a 90.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, shit. Giant.
I'd also flirted with the idea of having you guys do a conspiracy board, and then I realized you guys don't have a lot of information, really.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I was going to quiz you on what you actually knew. It's not a lot.
Snakes.
So we can't go above 99, right?
For your luck, yeah.
I failed my original roll by 1 point, and then I rolled with my lucky, and I got enough to put me over 100.
You got to spend that luck.
I plan on it.
I'm adding this to my luck score on the sheet.
Yep.
One day I'll get this. Okay.
Can you import my newer sheet?
I could, yes. Hold on. Sorry. Technical.
Yeah.
Do you direct messaged that to me?
Yes.
Still keeping mine on the sideboard. I keep meaning to do a overlay filter so the stream can see it, but I keep forgetting to do that, just like I keep forgetting to do the opening cutscene.
Yeah. We'll never get that right.
Me and you would just need to stop like in the middle of one of the weeks and set all of that up. So you can help me
Yeah.
remember and get it all where you like it.
Do it on a Wednesday or something.
Yeah. Alright, I am looking for my Pulp Cthulhu book. No, it's the regular Call of Cthulhu book that has all the firearms and stuff in it.
True.
Okay. So I have a 94.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
I also have a 99.
Sheesh.
Yeah, we got luck. I'm gonna be using my luck. I've got special things I want to do. But first I need to know a few things.
All right, there you go. Sorry about that.
Sorry about.
Oh, my little things don't line up.
Oh no!
Aw.
You had things? I don't even see your things.
It's fixed.
Oh, my little click, or you don't see my pins?
I don't see your pens.
I
I
do.
see your pins.
I see them.
That's wild. It's my server.
Right? Should be working.
I see how they're not lining up with your things.
I did an animal handling. I got it all in a text file.
There
I
you
thought
go.
real hard about it.
Don't want to lose all of that in case the table wipes.
Well, I just find it easier to have the fillable PDF open. So, like, just then when I did luck, I was able to just open a field and change it rather than have to keep a bunch of miscellaneous notes and stuff you can lose.
That's what I do for your game.
Yeah, I mean, I figure most, because nobody ever asked me to update the character sheet, which for some of those players means they're not updating it. But for players like you and Kizik, I'm like, they're just keeping track of it the easy way, which is smart because you're right. Tabletop Simulator could just decide tomorrow to have a stroke and we'd lose it. I'm not bitter.
We've been through this before, audience.
Yeah. So before we roll too far into this, I kind of wanted Graham to have a taser that was a rifle.
What?
So they actually make them for casinos and stuff like that. They're like super high-powered tasers. But I was actually thinking more like a Tesla from Warehouse 13, but in rifle format. I just want to run that idea by the GM. As a way of me spending some of my luck / building a thing. They have rules for building things. But that's kind of a weird science thing, and I don't have weird science.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet Silas does.
Silas might know a guy that could build something like that.
Yeah. I just wanted to throw it out there that that's something that Graham's kind of looking for.
Okay. Good to know. I'm going to write that down.
It would be convenient if it were something that he could carry somewhat concealed as well. I think I can get a picture of the thing that I'm thinking of in my head. Send it to you.
Oh, you want a breakable Tesla rifle?
Basically, yeah.
Either that or you've got really long legs.
I could put it in my boot.
You've got enough in your boot with your sawed-off shotgun.
Oh no, that's just on my hip now. I realized that was a ridiculous thing to have in my boot.
Kind of a ridiculous thing to have on your hip in public, too. I'm going to take you guys into the vault.
It's Florida.
It is Florida.
So you guys, last time, we ended on you guys taking Stephen Sharp out of the hospital and bringing him back to the vault. The problem with that is that I don't think I made it clear. Stephen Sharp is in a bad mess. He was in a car accident and is in a coma. He is broken. He's got casts on his body, and he's not waking up anytime soon. Sorry, I had a model that I had to update, so this is going to freeze the table for a second. I put him here on the next to the door so that everybody can see the current Stephen Sharp. Come on, computer.
He looks fine. That's. I mean, he could hop out of bed any minute now.
I hope he does it.
I kind of hope he does. I bet he can answer a bunch of questions.
And you guys have cut him under the armpit. He had a some sort of brand then overlaid with a tattoo, and you guys cut that off before bringing him into the vault.
But after Cornelius cuddled with the super creepy snake tattoo, which totally wasn't a sign, Gavin.
He just said, I don't know what he said. He just laid on top of the snake tattoo. He know about snakes.
I don't think he does.
So we're going to start this episode. I'm going to pose a question for you. I need medicine rolls to try to have you guys figure out what you will need to keep a comatose patient alive in the vault. Unless you guys just know off the top of your head.
Rather than do that, can I do like a luck roll to find a book that tells me that information? I have a 1 in medicine. It's not going to cut it.
Then you're not going to roll it. Anybody have a medicine?
I'm a first aid man. If I had him out on a boat, I know that I would make sure that we monitored his heartbeat. But that we did by just kind of touching him every now and then. He wasn't hooked up to no artificial lung or nothing.
At the hospital, he would have had a ventilator and a nasogastric tube.
Well, we would have had to bring that with us then, because it would have been attached to him. You can't just yank that out. So we would have had to have like shoved it into his like
pile everything.
Yeah, we would have had to have done that because otherwise we wouldn't have made it.
I don't want to try to pull that thing out. That look important.
With all that said, we weren't very careful.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured you guys pulled all that stuff off. He's probably still got a catheter in him that you didn't have to pull out. But definitely the ventilator, his IV drips, they were all left behind. And then, like, for the feeding tube, he's going to need that long term. He can get away with not having it for 24 hours. But the vital signs monitor, that would have been too big for you guys to pull with you, so we would have left that disconnected. Any pain medications that he would need, you don't have anything like that. And the vault is just not sterile. So you'll get Steven here and then kind of have a panic on like, oh shit, now what? How are we going to keep him alive? And discuss.
He's not looking good. You guys know how to keep a coma man alive? He needs to eat something.
They know how to keep a coma man alive. We find somebody who knows how to keep a coma man alive. Unless Stella has some swamp magic she can use to keep him alive.
I mean, I'm not too knowledgeable on medicine, but if you want some like ancient swamp remedy, I can natural world it.
I think that's the closest thing we have to immediate success. Short of that, we're gonna have to go find somebody.
Another way, you got any swamp knowledge to talk to him while he's not awake? Then we don't need a body. We go bring him back, or tell somebody we found him.
There might be something in here that can put him in suspended animation. A lot of cool shit in here.
We got a bronzer.
I was thinking that.
I don't know if
head.
I don't know if that would count as clairvoyance. I think it would. And if that's the case, we could take him back.
She asked if we had a bronzer. I'm gonna go ask Silas if he's got any things. You guys want to try your natural remedy while I do that?
Sure.
All right, Stella, give me your natural world roll.
It's a good roll.
Mm-hmm. That is a good roll.
It's a damn good roll. All right, you know enough to know that this guy's gonna need constant monitoring. Like he might have brain swelling. That they could require like surgical intervention. Infections, probably a huge risk down here. He does look like he's got clean bandages. So, just keeping him sterile is pretty critical. This is not the best place for him.
Mm-hmm. This is going to take more than some strips of moss.
Yeah, it's not like a bee sting you can soothe. That said, you could probably make some pain meds that would knock his ass out. You know how to do that pretty well.
He's already knocked out.
Yeah, he's knocked out, but I'm saying like if he woke up and it was just screaming in pain, you could probably knock his ass out.
Yeah.
You got such a great roll. I'm gonna give you one of these. So I've got like 8 different things that I was checking for this guy. One of them I'm just going to completely take off for your expert natural world. You realize that he will not need a ventilator. He is breathing on his own and just fine. Strong, good breaths. I'm going to take ventilator completely off this list.
Yay.
Well, that's good, because that was the one thing that I was like, I don't know how we probably killed that motherfucker. We pulled that out.
That's why he's so slow to come out. He's ripping a ventilator out his throat. He just kept on pulling.
I mean, metagame, had he described him like that, I would have never, we would have never taken the course of action we did a whole session ago. He said that you have to pull a ventilator out of, like, an intubation tube out of his throat. I'd be like, nah, that'll kill him.
He was in pretty rough shape. I did show you this picture of him, forgetting, like, completely that he really does look like more like this. So let's not kill the man.
I mean, even in that picture, I would look at him and be like, well, I could roll him out of there. He doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
Just grab a couple extra bags of fluid and...
Yeah. I don't know what these do, but we're going to grab these. They're in his room, so obviously they're for him, right?
Well...
I'm so bad at medicine, I'd be putting Tang in his IV.
Gavin's got first aid. He would probably know to grab the fluids. But, this is all what if.
It sounds like we're doing pretty good. Graham is going to go try to find Silas.
All right, while you're making that trip, I just, Gavin, do you want to do anything with this little scene?
I was envisioning me, like, we don't have an actual wheelchair, so we found like an office chair, and it's kind of bumping its way down, and I'm helping him like make sure he's staying in there. I saw Stella getting in real close and like listening real hard and said, "Oh no, he's breathing. That's good." She's chanting to herself.
Okay.
I can roll a first aid to see if I I don't know if he's at first aid level.
He's beyond first aid level. You could probably roll that first aid for this list I could give you of all the key medical items that he's going to need.
Yeah. I'll give that a shot. Just like looking over him. Whew, I didn't see that there before. I still don't see that there.
Excellent. Yeah, you bump him pretty rough going down the stairs in that little wheelchair of yours. But you'll get him. Let's say you can clean like the pictures off this couch, or maybe even put him over here if you want to, and just get him like up somewhere.
Let's put him on the sleeping bags.
Let's keep him away from the talking paintings.
There's some over there too.
All right, so while you're moving Stephen Sharp, we're going to go up to Silas's room with Graham. And Graham, this is...
Right down.
I'm trying to remember what time of day it was. I know Silas went and took a nap
Yay.
after the whole Hector and Anna thing. So you catch him in his room. I don't have a map for his room, but he's part of the actual cigar factory upstairs. He doesn't live here in the vault.
Assuming Kevin is somewhere nearby.
Kevin, you haven't seen him since you guys got back.
Okay.
So Silas is, he's laying in his bed, asleep, but he sleeps like a vampire, like just rigid straight with his arms crossed over his chest.
I mean, I'm gonna knock on his door. I'm just gonna go in there and see if he fogs a mirror.
Yeah, he could fog a mirror. He's breathing really shallow, and he's just sleeping soundly.
I said I'm gonna knock on his door. Am I not coming through clearly?
Oh, sorry. You said knock on his door, and then you said fog a mirror. My
No,
bad.
what
you
I
did
said-
knock on his door.
I said I'm gonna knock on his door. I'm not just gonna walk in there and see if he's fogging a mirror. Like I'm not
Okay.
gonna go creepily stand over the guy.
You might need to, because the knock on the door does not wake him up. How loud are you knocking?
Base of your fist police knock.
Okay, he's not getting up.
Okay.
You do see the rise and fall of his chest and his arms. He is breathing.
Okay. I'm gonna position myself so that when he wakes up and tries to pull a gun on me, I can grab his hand before he shoots me, and I'm gonna nudge the bed with my foot.
Give me that luck roll. The 99, but go ahead and roll it.
Well, I rolled a 100. That's why you roll it.
That's why you roll it. All right, so you nudge the bed, and he doesn't stir. He doesn't get up. He doesn't even like lunge towards you. Still
Okay.
asleep.
Well, I didn't get shot, so there's that. I guess I'll just be like, Silas! And I'll, yell a little bit.
Could pinch his nose.
You might die.
I don't know how bad his sleep apnea is. I'm just giving you ideas.
So after nudging the bed and then yelling Silas, Silas does open his eyes a little bit. He kind of squints at you, and he says, "Oh shit! How long was I asleep?"
A few hours. I got a couple leads on the missing items: Dragonheart and Eyes of the Serpent God, and something called a Spectral Displacer. But we in the course of investigating those things, we got a little situation downstairs. We got a guy who's in a coma, who's pretty badly banged up. And I was wondering if you had anything down in the freaky warehouse that could help either cure him or put him in suspended animation or something. Does Kevin know medical stuff?
Kevin doesn't know the back of his head. Hold on, I'm gonna get up. And he groans, very loudly, getting up out of bed. And maybe he's got like a really thin white shirt on, and you see underneath that shirt, like through the sheer, he's not looking good. He's bruised all over. And as he leans forward, he coughs into his hand and then smears the blood onto his bedside blanket there. Gets up. Okay. Let's go see what riffraff you're bringing into my vault. And he gets ready to come down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make some coffee. I'll bring him some coffee when he gets out of his room.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that right there. He takes it from you, sips it once, and then looks at you. You mind taking it downstairs for me? Walking with the cup is not great.
Yeah.
You guys, you meet him back down, give him his cup. Okay, fantastic. You're
So-
very nice.
So I get to where the body was. and I'm like, there was a body here and two friends. And I imagine the warehouse is big enough that I'm just gonna yell, Kevin!
Pretty close.
Apollo!
Oh, I think they're over there, Silas.
Oh, I see you guys made yourselves at home here.
You got
your blue cards?
This place is freaking awesome, Silas. You've been holding out on me.
Oh, it's only awesome when you don't want it to be awesome, you know? When you want it to be awesome, it's fucking killing you with cancer and shit. Anyway, And he coughs some more. All right, what do we got here? Stella, it's nice to see you again.
Hi.
Gavin's holding his hand with his finger on his pulse, and he's counting, just like making sure. Yeah, he still got a pulse there. Like he's breathing, and he got a lot of bones broke, and he used to have like 3 or 4 IV bags, and he had a ventilator, but that came out when we was moving him, and I think it's okay because his heart's still going and he's breathing.
He looks up dramatically at Graham, and Silas says, "You want to bring me in on this kidnapping thing you're doing?"
Who said who was kidnapping him? We're saving him. He had one of those snake tattoo things, and we got rid of it.
Oh, okay. Hold on, you're going a little fast. Tell me what's going on.
So there was this guy who had an obsession with snakes, tried to lure us out into the bayou and do bad things. He's not with us anymore, and ever since then, there have been like snake things going on. This guy, point to the coma guy, was in a hospital that we were in getting Gavin treated, and there was what I can only describe as a snake vibe like guy, who I thought was a normal person until I broke one of his bones and he just walked it off. Guarding this guy's door. Come to find out that this guy is that other snake guy's brother. And upon seeing that he was what I assumed to be in trouble, we retrieved him from the hospital and removed a snake tattoo that I suspect was influencing him one way or another. At least allowing the snake people to track him. And we were hoping that he would wake up and we could ask him questions, because he was also involved in the theft of the artifacts from this warehouse you've got going on. So he can probably tell us where those artifacts are, or who has them.
Oh shit. So he robbed the vault. How'd he get in here?
That's a good question. He can probably answer that for us if we can wake him up.
All right. Well, I don't particularly think we should wake him up nicely if he's going to be a thief and a robber and everything.
I don't know whether or not he was doing this of his own accord. We don't know the circumstances. There was a car accident where he received this damage, and there was someone else in the car. The only other lead I've got, assuming we can get him stabilized enough that we can leave, is, he got in a car accident right after he robbed this place. It's possible, albeit I'll grant you unlikely, that one or more of the artifacts is still in the car at the impound lot.
Yes, I mean, if his personal effects are in the car, or you said he was in the hospital. Maybe they have him at the hospital too. All right, here we go. There's a guitar somewhere in this fucking vault. My memory's not what it used to be. I can go and consult the codex and try to figure out where the guitar is. But I know if you play the guitar real loud, it wakes people up, like even comatose patients. It's one of those loud guitars. If you can find it and plug it into an amp and strum it, this man will just wake right up.
Does the amp come separate, or is it with the guitar?
Oh, just any old amp will do. You can get an amp. I'm sure there's an amp somewhere around here. Oh yeah, old tube amp somewhere. He's thinking. Anywho, why don't you could ask the codex where the guitar is.
Do you know what the guitar is called?
It's something like 7 strings. So maybe just ask the codex about a 7-string guitar. He'll put that shit together.
Gavin, you play guitar, don't you?
I mean, it's not as good as my uncle, but I can strum on a guitar. You gonna count this guy's pulse, make sure he's still alive?
Yeah, he's breathing. Graham
Oh, okay.
Graham looks at him like all sarcastically.
I was being a good nurse.
You were being a great nurse, Gavin.
Hey, Mr. Codex man.
Hello, Gavin Sharp.
Oh yeah, I got my card here, so I'm supposed to be here now. I'm looking for a 7-string guitar that wake up anybody.
That would be item number 9P34. Steve Vai's Ibanez Universe 7-string guitar.
Oh, that sounds like a good one. You know where that is?
Of course, it is in row 9, section P, and 34. It's south. It's over by the crane.
You got a regular amp too?
Oh, sure. There's one nearby.
All right, okay. I just didn't know. Thanks, Mr. Codex man. You pretty nice. Thank you. I'll be back. Oh wait, you got anything to make sure somebody don't die in here?
There are many things that could possibly save Silas Kincaid's life, but he will not take any of them. The Codex looks very sad.
Oh, that's a different person. What about somebody who's in a coma and is just like in a car crash? Is there anything in here that'll help him tell the truth when we wake him up?
Damn, that's a good question too.
It sucks when players have good ideas.
Yeah, I like it. Hold on one second. The Codex starts thinking. You see like a cog pop up on the hologram.
Oh, while you playing that boo 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 music right now. Oh, you think I'm real hard. Okay, gotcha. You got a pen I can write a 9 something on my hand so I remember where that guitar was?
Looks at you and shrugs. No, it doesn't have a pen.
You should have had him create a holographic pen that Gavin
That
couldn't
doesn't work. Yeah.
He can't hold.
Try to grab it.
I can't believe the Codex doesn't have like a little receipt printer where it like print out the name or the number.
Well, then all these things would have placards. That would not do.
So they have reference numbers, but not placards that say the reference number?
Yeah. This is a poorly put together vault.
Okay.
Also, when we were searching for those broken display cases, they totally had placards that had the end numbers on them. So we're super consistent right now.
Yeah, everything's got placards on it. There's totally a printer. The Codex prints it out.
I printed out those blue tags too.
That's true too. All right, so yeah, you get a little placard that pops out and it says location code 9P34. And then it says Steve Vai's Ibanez Universe 7-string guitar.
Oh, you had some dyslexia one of those 2 times because one time you said 9-3P4 and the other time you said 9P34.
9P34 is what it says.
Gotcha.
I am dyslexic. Thanks for pointing it out. It's a very sensitive topic.
So full of shit.
Well, all right. I'm gonna go get this guitar. I'll come back if I think about some other things. You got like a loudspeaker you can talk to everybody, or you're just kind of stuck underneath the displays?
Yeah, you can't move too far from the book.
Well, all right. I'm gonna go get that. This is 9-3P4P9, right?
9P34. The Codex confirms with you.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. You're a pretty cool guy. What's your favorite kind of music?
The classics.
Oh, right. That sounds good. Gavin takes the time looking around. He said 9 over by the. Okay, yeah, I remember. I know where I'm going.
Takes you a while to get over here, Gavin Sharp. In the meantime, what are the other two players going to be doing?
Graham is like, I sent the man least capable of not touching anything to go get this thing. I may have made poor choices. But, yeah, he's actually just kind of paying attention to Silas. He's concerned about Silas's health.
Yeah, Silas himself does not look great. It looks like he could keel over at any moment. All right. Oh, sorry. Silas is a bit Irish, but that wasn't old enough. Give me a second. Tell me about this hospital. You said there are a lot of ghosts there.
I didn't say that, but yes, there were a lot of ghosts there.
Oh, it must have been in the very beginning when the DM said that, yeah, there were a lot of ghosts there.
Yeah, it seemed like people were unable to pass on or were anchored to the hospital somehow. I thought maybe it would have to do with the... and I flip over my little flip book that I've got. One of these things separates souls. The spectral displacer. The codex told me that it has something to do with separating souls from people. It sounded similar enough that it's missing that I wondered if that could have something to do with it.
That thing's at the hospital. You're gonna have to go get it for me. Nah, I'm just not up to it.
You know it's at the hospital? Or you...
I said if it's at the hospital. You said there's a lot of ghosts there.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was there.
Oh.
He had it. He was in the robbery. So if it is there, yes.
Gotcha. Well, we're going to have to put a pin in that for a minute. Going to the hospital right this second might be problematic.
Yeah, if you just kidnapped this guy, I'm sure the cops are crawling all over the place.
I'm sure that they're not.
You don't think they investigate a kidnapping?
How do they know there's a kidnapping?
Well, it'd be called in.
Be called in by who?
The nurse that just went in and checked on the guy, and he's not there anymore.
People walk out of hospitals all the time. Coma patients wake up, leave. There's also, privacy laws and shit to be concerned with. Yeah, there's not going to be police crawling all over that place yet. It's going to happen, but not right now.
It has only been a couple, well, whatever, hours or two. Just know that it's coming. All right, Gavin Sharp. Give me a, I don't know if you need to give me a spot hidden. You see it. It's up there on the top shelf. We're going to say like it's a good 25, 30 feet up these shelves.
Ooh, I think real hard as I take a couple steps towards it. I reach up and see if I can use the shelf to climb, and I start looking around. I want to see if I can find sorry, let me get Gabin's looking for a forklift or a riser thing.
A riser thing? Give me a
Scissor lift.
Give me a luck roll.
Come on, not 100. 99 out of 99.
Wow.
Them dice. That's twice.
Wow.
What the shit?
Out of all the things that you could be, yeah. Sheesh.
So then I started climbing. Wait, no, 99 out of 99 passes.
Yeah. You look for a forklift and you find a forklift. And as soon as it fucking loads, I'll bring it into the map.
You look for a forklift and suddenly you see a slowly
I was about to say, and suddenly you see a loading 99%.
just like a pulsing outline of a forklift.
Ba-dang.
Yeah, but I don't know how to tell you this, but you're larger than the forklift.
Yeah, that'll reach up 25 feet.
It's a forklift for ants.
It's a notional map. That's what
Yeah.
that's what the GM likes to say is it's notional.
Wait until you get to the. Oh, never mind. Anywho, do you have heavy machinery, Gavin Sharp?
I do have a heavy machinery.
Give me your heavy machinery roll, please.
We're gonna burn a little bit of luck here now. I'm gonna burn a 23 luck here now.
Holy shit.
All right, tell me what happens. You do get the guitar.
I move it in and it feels pretty good. And I lift it up like a little bit. And using my luck, I get a little bit lucky here because I get out and then I climb onto the forks. And then from the forks, I jump up and I grab at all the boxes and stuff starts kind of like teetering. And then the guitar falls and I catch it and I go, whoo! And then I jump down from the things and I kind of walk away whistling, going, whoop, that's all I needed. And nobody knows nothing.
And you successfully grab this guitar. That is your prize now.
Now I need to find an amp and a power source.
They're probably in the boxes that you teetered.
The Codex did say they were nearby.
All right, am I spot hidden in for these guys?
Yeah, give me that spot hidden. Perfect.
That's a hard success.
So not only do you find a really cool older tube amp, you find like the quarter jack with it. You can find all the cabling. And now you've got a nice little portable amp, this guitar, and all of the cables that you need. And you can return to the group. Fantastic work, sir.
I whistle and saunter my way on down, and I make it back. I go, "Whoo, guys! I got the amp here. I got nothing, and I'm pretty good at driving a forklift. We ready to wake this guy up? If this thing works the way Silas say it's going to work."
Yeah, maybe we should go for it.
Hit it.
It's not going to cure his need for medical attention, but at least he can answer some questions.
Listen, he's breathing, his heart's beating.
Well, I flip the guitar on my back. I touch the strings a little bit. I plug everything in. I turn it on, and I go, well, what are we looking for? Like a 5, maybe a 6. We don't want to be too loud. Does it need to be all the way up to 11 there, Silas?
Yeah, you notice that the knob goes to 11. And Silas is like, I've never really tried it before. He plugs his ears with his fingers. I know it's going to be loud, though.
I pull some earplugs out of my pocket and stick them in my ears.
I turn that pick sideways and you scrape it along the things for that big, and then I hit a cool big power chord. It's got a whammy bar. Steve I loves whammy bars. It's got a whammy bar. I whammy it.
It's got a whammy.
Got the whammy bar. What
is
song are you gonna play, Gavin?
A tremolo bar?
Oh, it's a whammy bar.
Oh, okay. Are you going to play like the opening for Eruption
I'm not that good. I played a power chord and I whammied it, and I, I said I can pick it. I can't. I'm not gonna try to give you something.
That's about as good as I could do. That's only if I had the whammy bar, which my guitar doesn't.
All right, you play this chord, and the sound resonates out of the guitar like a physical force, and everybody will feel that kind of like hit them on a weird frequency. This is like a resonant frequency that can stir an unconscious mind. So these vibrations are like harmonically going into Steven's brain here, bypassing neurological barriers and shit like that. So he sits up. Stephen Sharp sits up in bed as the echoes of Steve Vai's guitar go out into the they just echo through the vault. And this man who was just in a coma winces and turns to look at you. What the? Where am I?
Well, you take it easy, Steven. You're you're pretty banged up. You were in a car accident.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, car accident. Right.
I'm gonna pull my phone out, and I sent a picture during the last session of Snake Dude to the other two, and I want to pull that picture up on my phone, and I want to show it to Steven and be like, first, I wanted to know, do you know this man?
This is Snake Man, by the way.
Ah, thank you
Here
for the
he is.
reminder.
This is how he looks. So remember him in the picture. You show him to Steven, and Steven says, I don't know him. I don't know him.
I don't believe you.
Give me a psychology roll. Or you can just say I don't believe you. That's fine too.
I'm still trying to get over the fact that we're asking this man with brain swelling questions after he was just startled awake by a power cord.
I figure we're on the clock, and he doesn't have that long. I'm gonna spend 2 points of luck to make that psychology a pass, if you will let me have some advantage in this questioning for it.
Yeah, he's lying. He's seen him before.
I mean, I already knew he was lying.
He's afraid of him. How about that?
Okay,
Playing a power chord
that's
method.
good. Listen, this man was trying to keep anybody from getting to you while you were in the hospital, and there was another man who I suspect is not a very good man who was working with him. So you got some pretty bad people out after you, and if you take a look around, I think you're going to realize why.
Kevin plays bo 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 bo.
No.
Since the day you were born. Oh wait, not that one.
I kind of want to wave. I kind of want to wave to him, and like I want him to realize he's in the warehouse.
Yeah, he's looking around. He's trying to take it in, but like Stella said, this is very overwhelming. He seems like the picture in your hand on your phone is more intimidating than the locale he is in right now.
So, Steven, why did you take the things from the warehouse? From the vault, sorry.
He takes a big swallow of saliva and just kind of lays back down, looks up. Sighs. Silas Kincaid comes over and like roughs him up. Come here, you little shit! And he like grabs him. You're gonna tell me right now, you little fuckstick, where's the shit that you took out of the vault? And Steven gets wide-eyed and looks at this frail old man who's like choking him right now. And he's like, Silas is not letting go. He's just trying to like intimidate the shit out of Steven right now. Is anybody gonna pull the old man off?
No.
Guys,
No.
should we step in?
No.
Gavin starts saying, "Bye."
Damn it, Silas! Just stand there. Okay.
I will say to Steven, I was like, you can deal with me and answer my questions, or you could deal with Silas. I think you want to answer my questions.
52 years I've run this motherfucker and nothing's ever been stolen out of it. And he's just taking the shit out of Steven and not giving him any time. And then Silas starts coughing and he breaks his hold on Steven and he kind of steps back and starts coughing really, really bad. And Steven starts coughing too. And both of them just kind of have a coughing fit for a couple seconds until Steven's like, I can't tell you.
You can, and let me make it very clear, Steven. You will, one way or another, but I'd really much rather we go about this the friendly way. I can help you, or you can die right there on that bed.
If I tell you anything, I'm going to die anyway.
No, that's not true. They always say that, and it's never true.
It is true. You don't know. You have no idea what he's like.
I don't know what's like.
Gavin, play Paranoid by Black Sabbath.
That was a little bit hard. I like a blues song. It's a little bit better.
I feel like the guitar will help you.
Oh yeah, you're just kind of finding that the chords come to you.
Steven, I understand your fear, but you need to like look at your situation logically. Like, someone's already tried to kill you, and they had bad plans for you. And things are just getting worse and worse and worse for you. I can help you. I suspect you're actually not a bad person. I don't know that for sure. It's just a gut feeling, a vibe I've got.
Oh, God.
But I can't help you if you won't let me help you. And you did steal some really dangerous shit that is going to kill a lot of people. You want that on your conscience?
He kind of laughs a little bit, and he's like, no, if I, like, really, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and whatever I've done, but I can't go back. I'm not gonna go back. Please don't make me go back.
Go back
You don't
to
understand what my life was like. My life is like. You can't. Do not let my dad get me.
what? Daddy issues, huh?
Yep. If we had a nickel.
Yeah, I don't think your dad or that snake guy can find you right now. We got rid of the tracking method they were doing. Sorry about that, by the way. Probably doesn't feel very good right now.
I think he's got bigger problems.
That's true. It's probably hard to put that pain in place with all the rest of it.
Pinpoint the exact location.
No, they know. They know where this vault is. I've been here before. Like, he knows where this place is.
Yes. What's your point?
He could be on his way right now.
You would have to know that you were here.
Did he follow you?
No, definitely not.
And we shot his Terminator guard.
Yeah, he
He
sprayed.
can run pretty fast.
He got a serious case of road burn.
That one-eyed guy?
Yeah. Although after I broke his kneecap and he walked it off, I suspect he might not be dead, but probably not in great shape.
Yeah, Steven's
Oh.
eyes get pretty wide.
I missed that this guy was also the 35-mile-per-hour runner. Or I was just picturing Arnold Schwarzenegger. Either way.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. This one-eyed figurine right here. This was guard in front of door, as well as Terminator runner guy.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys bring this stuff up because I need to be better about this stuff.
So, yeah. I mean, I really can't emphasize it enough, Steven. You can let us help you. I mean, we can help you. You're probably your only hope of help right now. And even if you don't believe it's likely, it's still better than what is your other alternative right now?
It's death or death.
It's kind of not, though.
An optimist.
If I don't tell you, you're going to kill me. And if I tell you, they're going to kill me.
Yeah, but before we kill you, we're going to do things to you that's going to get the information we need from you, and you're going to die in the process. So you're still going to have given up the information. However, if you let us help you, there's a chance you get to live. Because we've already proven that we can best the people that you are so concerned about. Multiple times. In fact, at every encounter, we have bested them. So what makes you think that you are so certain to die by siding with us?
You don't know. You don't know them. You don't know what they're like. You don't know who they are.
Well,
They could be anybody. They are everybody.
I know they have something to do with that wicked snake tattoo you had. I know that your brother got in super deep with some sort of snake-like voodoo. I know that your father has a Dick Diamond private investigator who's probably going to get his head blown off. And I know that he's got a henchman who's got supernatural powers. All of these are things we've dealt with before. Really can't stress enough that you're probably in the only place where you can get your help.
What do you know about Ethan? He looks serious at you for the first time after you mentioned his brother.
I know that he had quite an obsession with some snakes, and he was somehow involved with whatever this whole voodoo situation is. I know that it completely overtook him.
Where is he?
He's not here.
Not
He's
here.
probably halfway to Mexico by now.
Speculation, but maybe.
Gavin, give me a spot hidden.
Just noodling around. That's a 63 out of 80. That's a pass.
Cornelius has poked his head up in your pocket, and he's looking directly at Steven. And there's like a lot more awareness in this snake at this moment than a natural snake.
I swear to God.
I see that happening.
Past your spot hidden.
Yeah. You passed that.
Yeah. I grab him and I put him down in my pocket real deep.
Okay.
This whole time you're playing music for him to dance to.
Then I know where Snake's ears are. I'm gonna put those up, and I'm gonna. What's a good song for a spy? And I just think that in my head, and I go, ooh, Barracuda. And I kind of look over, and then I play a really loud one, and then I make eye contact with Eckert, and we've done things enough so he knows that, and I mouth the word spy to him, and I point to my pocket that I still have my hand on, and I'm actively like trying to subvert this snake from seeing or hearing things.
You've rarely seen Eckert more angry as he looks at you and mouths, "No shit, Sherlock." You have rarely in all the years you've worked with him seen him more angry than he is right now.
You know what's a good song to distract a snake? Anything by Whitesnake.
Anything involving crushing his little head.
And I see his like eyebrows go together, and then I kill Cornelius.
No.
Still is like, no.
I can't, in good consciousness, let you do that.
I take my shirt off. I like whip it around. I put it straight on the ground. I just start stomping on it.
Okay. Everybody give me a spot hidden.
Little fucker got away.
Slither, Cornelius, slither.
99.
Oof. What is my spot hit? Over to
Oof.
sheet. Neither you passed.
Mm-mm.
I will burn 26 luck and pass.
Burn that 26 luck. As Gavin was flinging the shirt with Cornelius in it, Cornelius has like flown out. It seems like Graham's the only one that like tracked Cornelius's body, but it flew up and into a shelf very near to you guys. Let's call it this one right here behind you. So maybe like third or fourth rack up. He's up there somewhere in between all of the bric-a-brac.
I'm gonna go over there and get him.
Thank you. Thank you.
The one snake I liked. And we have to kill him.
He's a bad guy.
I know.
All right, so you run over, and how are you gonna like get up onto the shelf? Third shelf up. It's a little bit above your head to get up there to get him.
Can I do a dexterity check?
Hell yeah, you can.
Okay, watch me fall off this fucking thing.
Gonna climb a ladder? That's a climb check.
I don't have climb as a skill.
It's 20%.
Yeah, but I'd rather do dexterity. I super pass. For dexterity, it is a hard success.
Fantastic. All right, you get up in there and you see Cornelius. He's trying to like hide under a bunch of stuff. You want to reach out and grab him. It's going to be a brawl.
I just want to take something and crush his little head. I mean,
Right,
it's
still gonna be a brawl?
it's probably still a brawl, but you know, can I use he's strength? Can I just brute force this?
It's a melee if you're going to use a weapon, or brawl if you're going to use your bare hands.
Well, I just kind of meant drop like an entire box on him, and rather than try to do it.
The issue is that you are realizing right now that he is not a normal ass snake, so he is defending himself by like moving. So that's why I'm asking for this. It's not a strength check. You're gonna have to put some skill into it.
Okay, well, there's no way I can pass a brawl check, and I didn't. There's because that's not a skill I have. So I'm gonna fail that. I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything else I can do that doesn't involve doing the thing that I know I'm bad at, that I wouldn't want to do. Is there a gadget or a gizmo that I have? So like a little thing I can make one of the little noose things out of it you grab snakes with. He's not very big.
Sure, all of those are good ideas. Which one do you want to go with?
Ooh. Can I pull out some pepper spray and pepper spray him?
Yeah, you can spray his ass.
Okay. That's the thing I should be able to do, right?
You got pepper spray on you, or is that one of your luck roll things? So pull that thing out.
I'm gonna use luck for that.
Right on.
Okay, that's a hard pass. So I pepper spray the shit out of him, and now that he's disabled or writhing or whatever, I want to.
He is writhing.
I'd rather just kill him, but since I failed my brawl check, we'll say I couldn't necessarily do that. Can I scooch him off the shelf and kick him back down towards Gavin?
Sure can.
All right, I'd like to do that then.
All right, he's writhing. He gets disadvantage on this anyway, so you easily kick him down. And Cornelius hits the concrete with a plap. And then he's writhing, like twisting over backwards over and over again in pain.
Gavin,
And
step on him.
You're there.
Gavin's right there. He's ready. He reaches into his knife, his boot, and pulls out his knife, and he lines it up and puts that knife head right on the back of his skull.
That sounds like a melee. Go ahead and roll that.
It's a melee knife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn 2 luck. Oh no, can you burn luck to hit a thing?
Yeah, it's a skill roll. This is Pulp Cthulhu. We were just burning luck because you guys have a lot of it.
Not anymore.
Good.
67 to a 65 for a pass.
You
Or I
guys-
could burn 2 luck the other way to make it a 69.
No, that doesn't. It's not Delta. It's not Delta Green.
The 69 is still critical. We agreed.
Oh, right. You're right. I wrote that down too. All right. So you kill Cornelius, and as you kill Cornelius, anybody looking at Stephen Sharp is going to realize, like, he looks terrified that this snake just came out of nowhere, and he looks even more terrified that you just killed it. Like, you guys just committed the ultimate fucking fuck up, and the world is going to end now. That's how Stephen Sharp looks.
I'm
Or
gonna climb.
Cornelius.
I'm gonna climb back down.
Okay.
Well, this has really ruined my day.
So Gavin's to holding a bloody knife. He's gonna walk over and hold that bloody knife to his throat. He's gonna say, "We'll start talking. I killed 1 snake.
You can't
just-
kill them all.
Yeah, we can.
You're gonna have to now.
I mean, you got no snakes in you still. We cut that one out.
He shakes his head.
You got more snakes in you?
I don't even. He's kind of at a loss of words. I really don't know what to say for him. He is terrified of the situation right now. I could probably have him roll sanity. If he failed it, though, it'd be terrible for everybody involved because you just kill him.
Before we kill him,
I was gonna let everybody else have a turn before I went to Plan B.
You guys want to workshop some? We can have a conversation here.
I mean, I can pull Gavin and Stella aside and be like, I've tried the logical approach. He's not going to listen to reason. He's not afraid of death, so threatening him probably isn't going to work.
and it doesn't seem like he is willing, like he's very forthcoming.
No, I would classify him as uncooperative. However,
Yeah.
we're in a vault full of really cool shit. I bet there's something in here that can get us the information we need. It might kill him, which would be unfortunate, because like I said, I don't feel like he's actually a bad guy, and I've been hesitant to use force, but we kind of have to know what he knows. So,
Do we think he'd be amenable to hypnosis or hypnosis, whichever one you prefer?
well, I think it's worth a shot.
Stella does have some really cool abilities.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great idea. I think it's a hell of a lot better than trying to use some artifact that may or may not turn him into goop afterwards.
Yeah, well, that was kind of my thought. Before we go Inspector Untested Gadget on him, I could try.
But yeah, Gavin, the whole knife thing, I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah, but it
I-
made me feel better.
I know,
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but
I think we should probably stop trying to rile him up and agitate him at this point if we want this hypnosis to have any chance of succeeding.
ooh, Gavin, you can play something really soothing on the guitar. Maybe it'll help Stella.
Gavin, play Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, maybe not that one.
That's an invitation that you don't want to take.
I also like how you keep saying Gavin play like you're talking to Alexa.
Yeah.
He's doing it too. Like the guitar just makes it very, very easy for him. He's never played this well in his life.
I'm better than my uncle now. Like I think I got new skills.
You could probably play professionally with this guitar, and maybe even take over the world.
Dun, dun.
Does the guitar tell me that?
You just
I
feel
hope
like
not.
king of everything.
I do. I know where the strings are. I guess an extra string here. It's a 7-string guitar. I'm not used to playing that.
You got one more string. You're so good that you needed one more string.
I think it's your whole extra 8 notes. But you hear this nice, calming rock solo.
I'm trying to think of a.
I actually have like a soothing guitar thing playing on the music thing right now. It's called Silence is the Key.
You could play Still of the Night. I don't know how. I don't think that's very relaxing, though.
Yeah, I don't think any of my music playlist is relaxing tunes.
Anyways,
Stella, are you going to take charge of this situation then?
yeah, I think if we could. If Gavin's guitar can get him calmed enough, we should try the hypnosis route. The hypnosis route, if you will.
I think it's a great idea.
I think, yeah, you can, you'll take some time, play him some nice guitar, get this guy's picture out of here.
Yeah, that probably.
Probably scared the shit out of him. Who is this man who's been... Anyway, I won't go into that yet.
While he's settling down, I'm gonna discuss my hypnosis playlist with Gavin.
Stand over here with Silas.
Silas is over here. He just wanted to sit down. So he's sitting in these old airplane seats. I'm too old for this shit. Graham, you got your card, right? Your blue card?
Yep.
You gonna hold on to this place for me after I'm gone?
I mean, I would, but I'm hoping you'll stick around for a while longer. I'm sure that
Me too.
sure there's something we can work out, but we can figure that out after we figure this out.
Yeah. Okay. He like pats your shoulder. So Stella, your hypnosis.
It's hypnosis.
Hypnosis. Guardian Leviosa. How does this happen? Is this one of the black finger things where you just like stretch into his mind, or?
She picks up Jasper and holds him by his tail and swings him back and forth like a watch.
Yeah. Does Jasper get like little squirrely?
Ooh,
circly
yeah,
eyes?
he gets the sparkly eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. So Jasper's gonna crawl up on his chest. Hold on, let me get up here. I need him to lay back down.
Gizmo.
That's fine. It's close enough. Oh, not the whole thing. Just Jasper, please. Jasper's gonna crawl up on his chest with his little swirly eyes. And that's gonna put him into a trance.
Has Jasper done this with you before?
Yeah, this is like pretty much one of our go-to techniques.
How long does it normally take for a human to fall under this alligator spell?
About 3 minutes.
3 minutes? Steven goes in and like Probably 20 seconds.
Yeah. I think the brain swelling would probably make him less resistant too.
Yeah, that's true. But you get in there nice and easy. And then how's this go? What are you looking for?
So I would ask him a few basic, like, kind of like with a lie detector test. You ask questions that you already know the correct answer to. And then we can kind of just ask him whatever we want.
Okay, so you get your baseline questions of, like, is your name Steven? Yes. Are you 32?
Have you been in this warehouse before?
Yes. What else you got?
Do you remember your accident?
Yes.
Do you remember what you did last time you came into this warehouse?
Yes. I stole some stuff.
What did you steal?
It's a gun? Box? A box that shot and stole souls and stored them.
And what did you do with this gun box soul stealer thingy?
I took it. I took it for Master. I took it for him because he wanted it. I did it.
Did you give it to him?
He has it. Had it. I don't know what happened to it.
Where did you give it to him?
We were in the car. I gave it to him in the car. But I don't know if he took it because we got hit.
Anybody else want to ask him a question? This is I got him in this trance.
Well, you look back and Gavin is just rocking away at
Yeah.
the time of his life.
Dee-dee-doo-doo-dee-doo.
This guy's name is Steven?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Steven, where does your master live?
Polk County.
Is that in Florida?
Yes.
Okay.
Pope or Polk?
Polk. Polk.
Steven, what is your master's name?
He has many names. I call him Master.
What name is on his driver's license?
Steven laughs a little bit. He does not drive. That's why I came, and I was driving the car.
Steven, is your master a human?
He's much more than human. He would hate to be one of us.
Okay. And what address does he stay at in Polk County? Horrific grammar, but you know what I mean.
Hold on, I'm bringing up my map, and he is at.
Or does his house have a name? I don't need like a.
He is at Lake Gordon in Polk County.
And how can we find him?
You'll have to go under the lake.
How do we do that?
Usually I'm with him and we take the bubble, but there's not going to be a bubble for you, so you'll have to find a way in.
How come we can't have a bubble?
He makes it. Master makes the bubble.
How?
He's magnificent.
Is this a magic bubble, or like, could we find something similar in this place?
It's probably a magic bubble.
Okay.
I'm not conveying that. Getting a lot of truthful answers out of Stephen Sharp. This is killing me as a DM, by the way. I'm like, damn it, man. This is it. This is how they're going to get all this exposition.
I'm just waiting for somebody else to have a question.
You're doing great.
I should roll to see if he has an aneurysm.
No.
I really need him to, actually, at this point. Anybody got any other?
Is he speaking this out loud?
This is your hypnosis. You're asking him questions, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of like staring off into space. 1,000-yard stare.
Occurred to me that, yeah, he would be speaking out loud, not...
I mean...
I'm not hearing that in his mind, so everybody's hearing these responses.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Graham doesn't want to speak just because I'm worried that the hypnosis won't work if I'm asking the questions. But I would lean over to Stella and say something effective. Make sure you ask about this Dick Diamond guy and the Snakehead guy.
Oh, yes. Steven, who was that guard at the hospital?
It's a brother of the snakes. He's with my father.
Is the master and your father, are they the same person?
No, they're not.
Or the same entity, I guess, because he said he's not a human?
Father is not like master as much as he wants to be. He tries to be. You can see him get kind of mad about that.
Who is Dick Diamond?
There's a little micro shrug. Steven doesn't know, and he says, I don't know.
And what is your master's goal?
I don't know if Steven would actually know the answer to that question. I'm not going to try to stonewall you with this, but yeah. He doesn't know.
So I'm just recapping here. We gotta go to a lake in Polk County, Lake Gordon. And we can't go down in a bubble, bro. So we've got to find another way under the lake. Does your master wish us harm?
Yes.
Cool.
And he was with me here in the vault.
Oh. Did you know that, Silas?
No, but it explains why the wards were all fucked up. Somebody with huge magical power had to have broken the door, and this little shrimp dick didn't do it.
Does he know anything about the dragon heart? The eyes of the serpent god?
That's what Master wanted.
Both of them?
Okay.
Yeah, Steven nods.
Does your master still have what you stole from this vault?
I don't know. We were in a car accident, and I don't remember anything except waking up here after that.
Okay.
Gavin leans forward as he's doing up. And he goes, ask him if he wants to be saved.
Steven, do you have a minute to talk about getting saved?
He's still got this far off stare, but he kind of cocks an eyebrow.
What if I told you you could be saved?
There's only the writhing mass for me when I die.
That doesn't sound very pleasant.
It doesn't. I could help you avoid that.
I am sold already. I am part of the writhing mass.
Well, we're gonna try to protect you from that. I think.
Perhaps in this state we could convince him to not be afraid of these other entities and to let go of his attachment to them. He might not be as useful in that state, but I think he would live and be happier. And it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah. I can try to convince him.
I think it's worth a shot. Because I think if we don't succeed in that, I'm not sure if he's going to make it. Doesn't even sound like he wants to live.
Okay, Steven, listen very carefully to what I'm about to tell you. That writhing mass is not the answer. You are safe from the writhing mass. And when you wake up, you will no longer have any desire to be a part of the writhing mass, but you'll want to live free of master. Free. And
Here.
happy and healed.
What about my dad?
No
Free?
No fear. Free.
No fear. Free. And happy.
Steven gets like a really dumb smile on his face. Still far off stare.
I think we can probably bring him out with the trance.
You're the expert. I don't think Gavin's ever going to stop playing that guitar.
I hope not. I'm enjoying it.
It's a
Okay, Steven, when I'm going to count down to 1, and when I hit 1, you're going to wake up free of the fear of master and the writhing mass. 3, 2, 1.
Steven blinks and his eyes come back into focus. And he looks at Gavin first. And Gavin's picking and a grinning. And Steven's like, it's really loud. I'm feeling better.
Good.
Yeah. And he like sighs, big breath out. Oh, Silas is he kind of leans over. What's the deal then with this guy? We're gonna just take him with us and go hunt down his master?
You're not going anywhere, Silas. You're not in good enough shape to be
and
running and gunning.
somebody's got to drive the van, and you can't count on Kevin. Like that fuck's not even here.
That wasn't ever an option.
Yeah.
There's 3 of us.
Don't worry. We can handle the running around, but can you take care of Steven here? Maybe he can be useful once he recovers.
I gotta look after him then?
When Kevin gets back, you can have him do it.
Maybe look after yourself a little bit.
Look after yourself, Silas, and don't put Steven in the vending machine.
Well, that's fine. I won't put him in the vending machine. I put him on ice, though. It's useful sometimes.
Maybe just let him rest. Give him something to eat.
Steven, I know some great paintings. We could maybe bring them on over. We'll watch some Lord of the Rings or something.
I said rest, Silas.
Oh, I can't watch TV?
Not with the paintings, no.
They're good guys. I like the paintings. Graham says, what?
Oh, you met them then?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. This place rocks.
I'm glad you like it. I'm really hoping you consider the offer.
And he starts coughing.
Somebody's got to take care of this place when I'm gone. If it all just lays in here dormant and somebody comes in here, is a bad thing. It's gonna be real bad.
I need to take a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem.
I do too.
Have a safe journey.
That joke's less funny with a dude lady.
How are things feeling, Kizik?
That's good. It's good. I like blues guitar loving Gavin.
Yeah, you like that guitar?
It's not cursed or anything.
Yeah, sorry to break this to you.
Gonna have a longing to always want to play it.
Oh yeah, that's a definite. That's one of the low key ones.
Gavin doesn't think a lot about consequences. He just goes for it.
Hey man, everybody needs to have a hobby, and Gavin is it's now guitar.
It's got strings. Those are like fishing strings. Plus, Stephen Vai could kill it on guitar.
This guitar was in the intro video.
It was not ominous at all.
Enjoy.
Oh, I didn't like that flipped at all.
Florida man arrested for riding alligator through Wendy's drive-thru claims she likes the Frosties. I bet alligators do like Frosties.
They definitely don't. It's too cold. They're exothermic. They need to regulate their body temperature.
So, like, eating one Frosty would fuck them up, huh? Like, brain freeze instantly. Body freeze.
Yeah, and put them into a coma until they got hot again. That's why they go sit on the sun. I should say that like this.
Yeah, you should.
You're trying to get Cornelius a Frosty? Is that what I heard?
No, there was a Florida man who rode his gator through the Wendy's drive-thru. Said that his gator liked the Frosties. But that's bad for them gators because they get instantly too cold.
There was another Florida man that threw his gator through the Wendy's drive-thru.
Oh, yes. I heard about that. He threw it into the Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was really shitty of him. He shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
The gator was hungry.
He's just trying to hypnotize that lady to get some free frosty.
Man, I want some fucking Wendy's now. You guys are terrible.
Yeah, he was using the alligator to hypnotize the Wendy's clerk.
And that's where that was his mistake, because Jasper is a caiman.
Right.
I also can't find him. He's fine.
Oh, where did he go?
It's over there by the goat chicken man.
He was on top of Steven.
Yeah, he
Now-
was over here.
Well, if you pick Steven up, you probably got flung.
Oh, maybe.
Found him.
Now he's big.
Yeah, I don't have the copy pasta rights, but you can do that.
There we go. All set. We love Tabletop Simulator.
You've already taken Cornelius from me. I can't lose Jasper.
Why did you kill Cornelius, by the way? Just DM asking here.
Because he's obviously a spy who's passing information to the other snakes.
Was it obvious?
Yes. Yes, it was. It was so obvious that it was aggravating me a little bit that Kizik was letting you do it.
Gavin, did you know right off the bat?
No, I thought he was going to be a good snake.
I thought we could have used him
Yeah,
to
but
infiltrate the lair.
he was looking at the guy too hard. I knew he was being bad at that point.
The curling up on the tattoo thing wasn't like a sign.
Gavin could know how to read that. He's just trying to get some warmth from that guy's shoulder.
I would have assumed that if he was a spy, he wouldn't have reacted to it.
Oh man, he's a counter spy snake.
No, he's definitely a spy.
He's definitely cut in half right now.
Somebody
Hey,
give me a psychology roll. Let's think back on this, and I want to be able to give this hint if you guys hit this. Who's got the best psychology?
I've got a 50 in psychology.
I got a 10.
I got a 40.
Roll it, Graham Eckert.
34.
Oh, so that's a pass.
Yes.
No.
You're right on the money with if it was like a true spy, right? That snake probably wouldn't be so obvious about it. But the way that he was looking at Steven, Cornelius, and Steven's... Like, Cornelius was looking at Steven, but Steven didn't recognize Cornelius. That's what you're gathering out of this is... On Cornelius's side, there was recognition and love, but Steven didn't realize that.
Some super magical voodoo snake person can just look through snake eyes.
So
If
what I'm
that's
hearing
true.
is maybe Cornelius wasn't bad.
No, he was definitely bad.
Snakes be bad, yo.
I love snake. Now I don't know if he's good or bad. They got spy snakes. I just liked it when they like to eat things that come too close to them.
As a
Yeah,
swamp
Gavin,
witch, I
it-
feel like I have a particular affinity for snakes.
If you two like snakes, you're in the wrong campaign.
Actually, I don't like snakes.
Well, Silas steps up. Maybe all snakes aren't bad. Maybe certain snakes are bad. And maybe like that crazy conspiracy theory is true and reptiles really do, live amongst us and shapeshift and all of that stuff. So, I've seen some shit.
Not
I
all
just don't know
snakes
what to
are bad.
believe.
Have you ever seen that Indian sand bearer? The snake that buries itself in the sand? With
Yeah?
the eyes on top of its head?
Oh, yeah,
That-
there was a goofy looking.
Yeah, those snakes aren't bad.
See, yeah, maybe not all snakes are bad.
I don't know what to trust now, but if I see a person snake, I definitely kill that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
I kill it with like this killer solo. Oh, this high note.
So, Gavin, you know you have to leave that in here, right?
Aw, man.
It didn't say that. I got a card right here says I could check it out. Isn't that how it works, Silas?
Having fun isn't hard when you have a vault card.
Have you noticed there, boy, you got, you're bleeding a little bit from your... Did you notice that? Yeah, you're, look at that.
And like you notice that your fingernails are bleeding now. Just are you pushing in on your fingertips?
My fingertips or my fingernails? Am I playing upside downsies?
So you're strumming with a pick, right? So it's not your fingernails; it'll be your fingertips.
You're playing
Okay,
with your
it's
soul, Kevin.
So just my left hand where I'm
Right.
hitting all the... Okay. Yeah, I just hadn't played in a while. It's just all right. It's just I got to build my calluses back up.
Big grizzled boat captain wouldn't have
Calluses.
hands.
Yeah.
Not on your fingertips. Fingertips are very special.
I mean, fishermen are just one giant callus.
So, kid, you should just put it down.
We'll come back for it. It's okay.
Ready? I'm gonna count to 3, and you just put it down on the ground, okay, and walk away. 1, 2, 3.
Roll a power roll.
I definitely did not pass.
Oh, you didn't pass it? Gavin can't put the guitar down. And Silas is like, oh no.
Not again.
I more than... Like, I would need to spend 47 to try to pass that.
Oh boy.
See, Silas, this is why I need a taser rifle.
You know, well, you could just tackle him and try to separate him.
Can I suggest something crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you're an agent now too.
Oh, good. What if we just unplug it from the amp?
There's
Surely,
smart thinking right there.
surely the lack of music will stop the need to play.
Graham bifurcates the artifact.
You unplug.
Yes, I unplug it from the amp. Look, man, we've been watching it, and there's certain things we really enjoyed, all right?
So as you unplug it, there's a spark of electricity that shoots across in like a very dramatic way, and the audio cuts out
Yes.
on the guitar, and
Wait, how come he gets to unplug it?
I was just,
you wanted to unplug it?
I was just standing here.
It was my idea, and I feel like it'd be very cool if I unplugged it into just a shower of sparks.
Oh, that's what happens then.
Go for it.
Roll.
Reach over, unplug. Gavin, are you gonna
Gavin.
let her unplug it?
Gavin's on his knees just wailing. Because he like tried to put it down when he got on his knees and went, nope, this feels better. And I think he's just too engrossed in like just wailing to have noticed. Unless another power roll needs to happen.
No, but the audio has died out, so you're just strumming on
Just plucking strings.
plucking strings on
Sounds awful.
an electric guitar that's not plugged in.
Actually, I do that sometimes when we're playing certain games. It's very soothing.
Gonna need to get a guitar to puck in while we're playing now. So I play for another like 20-30 seconds. And it's not giving me... Does it give me that same like feeling?
You still feel like this is a best friend of yours, and you want it to be around forever.
Silas, you got any of those headphones they put on babies at concerts?
I got like range earphones for the shooting range.
That'll work.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, I don't know. I
He
just
gets
feel
up,
like
starts shuffling very, very slowly. I'll be back. Don't wait for me.
you should probably go with him.
I'll go with him.
One of us should go with him.
I'll go with him. Just to make sure he doesn't croak.
Oh man, that was cool how you unplugged it and it made all those sparks happen at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, we was doing something. What were we working on?
Do you think you could put the guitar down now?
I mean, we're gonna come back and play again, right?
Yeah. We should talk about starting a band.
And do you play music?
I play a mean tambourine.
Yeah, that's important music too. They might have one of those around here. We can walk around and find it.
Well, we'll talk about it when we come back from
From fighting them snakes, right?
Mission Bubble. Yeah.
We do gotta fight some snakes.
Gavin and Stella. That sounds like a band. We'll
Definitely.
probably have to bring Graham in.
Gavin, Stella, and a pilot.
Yeah.
I can play clarinet, maybe.
We'll talk. And Jasper plays a mean bass.
Does he?
With
He's got
it,
4 fingers, 4 strings. It's beautiful.
oh, I just thought he would put like a drum, like one of those little hand drums on either side of his tail, and he just goes back and forth.
Oh, that would be very cute.
Graham and Silas go up to Silas's room, and Graham, you're seeing Silas's room now. Like he's got the lights on. He's actually rummaging through shit. He's got some cool, weird gadgets up here that are not part of the vault. You've seen that he's like squirreled away some really neat looking stuff. And Silas goes,
Look, if you're going to be out there in the field and everything now, I think it's time, it goes to somebody else.
and he's gonna give you that Tesla rifle that you're looking for earlier.
Ooh.
It's yours now. I'm not going to be great with it anyway.
I just need you to AI art it, do what you think it looks like, and bring it into the world.
Okay.
That's how this game works.
No problem.
Look, now I got these earphones here. I'll put them on.
He puts them on his head, and he starts shuffling back down to the vault.
I like how he put him on his head, and we really needed him for Gavin.
Well, we've solved that problem, so he can use them.
Yeah, but we don't know yet. Also, Gavin still hasn't mentioned that there's a way to save Silas's life to Graham, which is going to become a point of contention later.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you about that.
It didn't require a response.
I can't solve every problem. Yeah.
There's a lot of them. Some assholes keeps throwing them at you.
I don't like how large I am compared to Gavin.
It's because I'm on my knees
Oh, that's true.
trying to put down a guitar.
Okay, Eric Clapton. Oh, I thought you had let go of the guitar. I'm sorry. You can come back.
Yeah, speaking of which, Gavin, you could let go of the guitar, but it's got this strap on it. You could just as easily sling it and hold on to it.
Like just slip it over so it's now neck down, butt up on my back.
Yeah, that's how they wear it when they're kings of music. Calling
I just
to you.
hear that as I slide it and I stand up and I go, all right, I'm not playing any music anymore. It's time to go. Hey, we should ask that guy.
Gavin.
No. The guy, he owns the truck that we got to go to the police station and get. So if he says that we're allowed to look in it, that might help us just like walk in and the police will let us have it.
What?
Yeah, the guy that came out the coma, who's sitting up over there, his car got hit by another car, and we think there might be an artifact in that car in the police impound.
Okay.
And if we can get his permission, we can give that to the police, and they'll say, all right. Or they might know that he's in a coma and shouldn't be giving out this. I don't know.
What?
Steven, sorry, Steven's like, you know where my car is? It's not, sorry. Whoa, let me take this back. Steven says, it's not my car. We stole it. That's not very helpful for you right now.
And you don't know if it's still in the car, if your master got it out of the car.
Yeah, because I was in a coma.
Steven, you're not very helpful.
I'm being honest.
Bubble information aside, Gavin, I think we have to assume one of two things happened. It's still in the car at the impound lot, or Master has it. What's happening?
I'm trying to flip the guitar around.
Are you 100% you want to take that with you?
Yeah, he looks pretty cool back here.
But you can't bring the amp with you.
That's all right.
It's not gonna weigh you down?
Nah, I'm pretty nimble.
Perfect.
We're gonna have a foot race.
We might have to run for our lives at some point. I think we're discussing going to meet a snake master.
Oh, I thought we was trying to get back to artifacts before we went and fought a snake master.
Well, there's a possibility the artifact is with the snake master.
That worked too. And there's a possibility I could wake somebody else up.
Steven's gonna say you should scope out maybe before going all the way to Lake Gordon. There's an orchard there, and like a airport directly north of it. It's been there for a long time. There's a little farm, but that's just like where his human guards stay. Master stays in his lair deep below the orchard, deep in the caves below the lake.
Which is near the orchard?
Yeah, if you bring it up on Google Earth.
No, I trust you.
Okay. Yes, there's an orchard there.
Alright, well this is a recon mission, it sounds like. I guess you can bring the guitar. It's gonna be real uncomfortable, but I'm gonna let you make your decisions and live with your consequences.
Have we made it back yet?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk in on you can keep the guitar and be like, you can't take the guitar. It's Gavin, you can't take the guitar. And you know better. We've done enough of this paranormal freaky shit that you know that thing has a supernatural hold on you. Like inside your mind, you know that that's going to end up killing yourself and maybe everybody if you try to take it with you. So why don't you leave it here? And if we can find a way for you to safely utilize it from time to time and enjoy it here, then that's one thing. But you take it out of this vault, and you're screwing everybody.
But that sounds so good. I could easily take over the world. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of the attitude we're trying to avoid, bud.
I didn't hear it before. I just thought it was I thought I am getting good at guitar. I learned a lot of songs instantaneously today. And I try to real quick just like pop it off and hold it in my hands.
Yeah, you can hold it in your hand.
Awesome. Graham, I'm going to give this to you and you're going to put it in a nice spot and I know exactly where it is and I come back and play it later, right?
You don't want him to touch this guitar, though.
All right, not Graham.
What about what's his face, Kevin?
I definitely don't want Kevin to touch this guitar. I'm going to go put it in a nice holder spot. You got a real cool case somewhere, Mr. Silas?
An old case. Yeah, look around you. There's tons of old cases and stuff.
He like starts to waddle off again.
I'll go get one, I guess.
He comes back with a case.
I'm following him.
Oh, okay.
Just holding it by the neck still.
This vault
Yep.
doesn't have an oxygen tank for Silas.
I'm walking behind Gavin.
Yeah, no, it's all right. We're just gonna put her now nicely in a good case. Make sure that she's nice and safe, and then we'll go scope out a lake. Hey, that sounds pretty good, actually. I love me some lakes.
All right, so there's this lead-lined case right here with all these locks on it. He opens it up, and there's like a missile slot in there, but no missile. And Silas is like,
Oh, this one's missing too. Shit. Okay. Here, just put the guitar in.
I take a step forward and I make sure it's nice and safe in here. And the missile liner's like pressed foam.
"Yep."
Do I have to power this bad boy down?
Yeah, as your fingers like leave the neck of the guitar to leave it in this case. I need one more power roll. Go ahead and roll this one with advantage.
Both are 84s. That is. No. This isn't safe enough. It needs to be an actual guitar case.
I don't have an actual guitar case.
So yeah, everybody else watches him just snatch this guitar back out of this case. Silas is like,
Listen, it's a pretty big case. You can put it in there. It's not gonna get fucked up. It's got locks on the case too.
he looks at Graham.
There might have been a little bond here. We need to separate them.
I want to try my new taser rifle out.
Before we go that far.
Nope, I just want to pull my taser rifle out and try it out.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 19, which is a hard success. Not quite an extreme success, but it's close.
Nice. Okay.
So we haven't worked out the stats for it yet, but I'm assuming at this range, it's taser.
If you kill Gavin before we get to go on tour.
It's not going to kill him. It's a taser. That's the whole point of it being a taser. I could have rifled him if I wanted to kill him.
Oh, you don't know if Gavin has a heart condition.
Gavin, how much HP do you have right now? Are you back at max?
No. I am 2 down. I have 15 out of 17.
All right. Graham, roll 2d6.
Okay.
This taser is going to do 2d6. We're going to use this as like subdual damage, the way that old D&D did it.
Okay, well, it does 6 damage.
All right. So the first shot, because I'm sure there's going to be more.
I'm just going to hold
Gavin,
the trigger.
It hurts
Oh my
like
God.
a motherfucker as this hits you, and you're going to take like, it's a second HP pool, but it's your same HP number at this point until you pass out.
Since tasers are supposed to immobilize, can I get a, does he have to make a check?
To stay up?
Yeah, because it's a taser. Like, the whole point of a taser is not to render you unconscious. The point of a taser is to render you immobile. So, shouldn't he have to make a check to be able to move?
Yeah, I agree.
That's
What do you
like
think?
Constitution?
Con? Yeah.
I would.
Because I am actively fighting the electrical volts going through my spine right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Constitution. Size is also one that would affect it. Smaller people would be more susceptible to it, like in real life.
I think con is more likely.
Yeah, no, con is what you use to fight it.
Oh, I'm
Wow.
fighting it.
Oh, wow. The drama here.
Mhm.
I guess you're going to get hit again with the damage, though. Unless somebody wants to step in.
I would not
You
advise
shot
that.
me. Come on. Now I'm going to try to bounce and I'm going to run. You're just trying to get to the guitar. It's my guitar.
What if somebody just punches Gavin in the face?
How is that
Snap him
better
out of
than
it.
what I was doing?
Would that not snap him out of it?
These are all Gavin's decisions. I was just telling him what the guitar wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but also can't put this guitar down.
Not without a power roll.
I'm gonna let.
Oh, I could try to power roll it again now that I got shocked.
Yeah.
I get some advantage.
Yeah,
My
absolutely.
instinct was to run, not to put the guitar down. Oh, that's a double 23. I don't know if these things are working.
My next suggestion is we let Jasper nibble on his fingers.
So I got shocked. And instead of like actively being tasered and having my spine contract, I dropped the guitar.
Perfect. You drop the guitar for the first time in what seems like hours. And it feels like you've lost a friend deep, deep down inside. You feel
You
empty.
have lost a friend. You killed Cornelius. Sorry,
Oh,
I'll.
this guitar could totally stop that hole.
Oh, wake Cornelius back up from the dead.
Cornelius,
I reach
ooh.
for it. Graham is just staring daggers at me like I'm still connected to him through a taser line as I reach for the guitar.
I never let off the trigger. The GM just doesn't ask for more damage.
Okay, so he's dropped the guitar, and then you go ahead and you roll your firearms again.
Okay.
Can I dodge it? Oh no, it's not. It's already connected.
That's assuming it works like that. It's possible. So we hadn't really worked out the mechanics of it. It could just shoot an electric bolt. That could be the GM's prerogative. It doesn't have to work like that, like a real taser. But I'm gonna shoot again, regardless, because I will render Graham unconscious in order to Gavin unconscious in order to save his life. He'll thank me later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend a little luck, but I'm gonna pass that.
Oh, can I dodge it first?
If you want to roll against it, yeah.
So it does shoot a lightning bolt.
Yeah, it's some bolt that comes out. We're gonna
I
have
didn't
to
dodge it.
treat this like just a non-lethal gun.
Okay.
He did not dodge it, though.
He did not dodge it, and he took 8 more damage.
Oh,
Does
that
he-
leaves me at 3. You can have the guitar. No, it's yours.
Silas?
Yeah, if Graham's.
Did you step away from the guitar?
Oh, I'm sitting down on the floor.
But
Twitching
not
every now
directly
and then.
touching it, yeah. Silas reaches over, and he's got like an oven mitt all of a sudden, and he grabs the guitar neck.
All right. I'm gonna put it in this box, okay?
Sending Jasper to check on you.
Not that box. I know where it is.
Yeah, but it locks.
It does lock, but okay, I get you. I'll take it somewhere.
And he hobbles off very, very slowly. As the guitar leaves your sight, you're like pretty positive that you could get all of the top 40 slots by selling one album with 40 songs on it. And you're pretty sure you already have them all planned out in your head.
Yeah, one of them's called Electrical Bolts.
In your ass.
In the heart. The other one's called Cornelius. Just Cornelius.
He was the best damn snake.
But also a spy.
Maybe a spy.
Anyway, Graham or Gavin, sorry about the taser, but you were acting crazy, and I think it was for the best. You gonna need to rest a little bit.
Yeah.
That goat got me like 8 hours ago. You tasing me. I was gonna take over the world with that guitar.
And you don't see the problem with that?
I mean, I do now, but
Graham, can I ask you a question? Any reason you used your taser rifle instead of just some pepper spray?
Because he can sleep off and be undamaged in like an hour. This only is effective as long as you pull the trigger. Pepper spray can permanently affect you. Well, long-term affect you. And shooting him is permanent. And I can't fight him hand to hand because I'm a giant wuss.
I'd argue that pepper spray is only effective if you pull the trigger, but okay.
But it's effective longer than you pull the trigger.
So we got to wait an hour for him to be.
He needs to rest for a little bit so he can, his nerves can reset.
Cool. Is this guy okay?
He's bewildered. He seems like his blood pressure's down. In a good way. Yeah.
I'll take that.
He smiles at you if you come over to him. And he says,
Hi.
I feel better.
Good.
Yeah. Like
Sleep.
And he goes to sleep.
But not forever. Just,
He's
just for a
resting.
minute. Yeah.
Restorative sleep.
REM cycles.
Yeah. So while we're waiting on those two, let's strategize.
We got a lot of useful information from your hypnosis session. I do think that we should be checking out that impound lot.
I agree.
I think that we should try that, and if we have to go to the hospital, I have a plan where we could possibly go to the hospital and not immediately, be identified, as that may become an issue. Also, I may need to go erase some tapes while we're there. So maybe we need to stop at the hospital.
I was about to ask why we would need to go to the hospital, but...
Oh, because all of those ghosts may be this whole spectral... So that the artifact called the Spectral Displacer may very likely be at the hospital. And that may be what's causing that issue. But the baddies have already been to the hospital. So if they're going to have taken anything from the hospital, they're going to already have taken it. I think our best shot is to go to the impound lot first, and then go to the hospital. And I think that if we go to the hospital, we should try to find an off-duty ambulance and grab some paramedic uniforms and drive the ambulance there as paramedics.
And then when we're done with this, we could paint it really cool.
And go ghost hunting with it? No, that's another session.
So that, the immediate problem, yes. Larger scale, we have this snake man under a...
Sorry, you broke up.
So there's a snake master living under a lake?
Yes. I don't have an immediate fix to that problem. I figure if we can retrieve the artifacts he's looking for, that'll be a step in the right direction.
Right. And it was suggested by the former minion that we scope out Lake Gordon and the orchard near it. He gets under the lake by a magic bubble. I thought it might be helpful to ask the Codex if there's something similar here.
Maybe.
I'm not super confident in my magic bubble abilities. That's more Glinda.
We'll probably figure out more on that during the recon trip too. Like there may be other ways when we do recon.
Sure, but I do think if we're gonna go underwater, and of course we will have Gavin's expertise. Maybe a plan B.
I mean, Gavin's just going to tell us that we can swim down there and it's super easy because that kind of thing to him is not a problem.
I mean, you can use scuba if you want, but it's a lake. It's not going to be more than 100 feet. You can get down there on one breath.
Pretty sure there are lakes that are deeper than 100 feet, but we don't know how deep this one is.
Ooh, in Florida? It's all
Give me a
flat
natural-
down here.
Give me a natural world.
Hold on.
Holy shit!
There are caverns in Florida that are underwater caverns, and they are all over the place.
Yeah, it's not uncommon.
They can go pretty deep. Also, this is kind of a different world than real Earth, and it could be all sorts of shit down there.
Although,
Kevin,
quick Google says the deepest lake, strictly as a lake and not underwater caverns, is 90 feet. But
Yeah.
You're right, it's another world.
the underwater, there's the oceans coming in and messing with the stuff deep down. See, I'm also holding Jasper and like picking, using him as a fretboard. And I look down and I go, "Oh shit, my fingers are bleeding. What happened?"
You're tickling Jasper's tummy with your bleeding fingers and he keeps licking the blood up.
Have you ever heard like the alligator purr?
Yeah, it's normally all real deep.
It's that wasn't good, but
Oh, he calling for his mommy?
I imagine he's just enjoying the tummy scratch. Jasper likes you, Gavin, so you...
Oh, are we friends now? I'm excited about this. I'm still twitching every now and then because electricity went through me.
You'd probably be fine by now.
And I look over at Graham and I say, "Thank you, by the way."
Yeah, sorry about that. I did try to talk to you first.
I tried to put the thing down. It didn't want to get put down. But I sounded pretty good though, right?
You sounded great.
See, it was worth it.
We'll get you your own special guitar. Make you feel better than that one. So, are we thinking step 1, hospital?
Actually, I was thinking step 1, impound lot, step 2, hospital.
Okay.
But I'm open to suggestions.
Yeah, we go to the impound lot first. That's a good idea.
We don't do shit. You need to rest. And I'm willing to hypnotize you into it.
Alright, I'll just sit in this. I'll go check out with the paintings.
Yeah, go watch Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Mona's over here. Fucking bitch.
She owes you $5, doesn't she?
She just talks the whole time during the movie. She's got this slight smile, though, like she knows. It doesn't matter.
What does she know?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not
right.
gonna push you into anything.
All right, Sparky, let's go to the impound lot.
Oh, Sparky is me. Okay.
You're the only one crackling with electricity.
I was looking for a young guy. Maybe you call Kevin that Sparky man.
No, I
But
would.
no.
I don't use the stun setting on Kevin.
Yes, there's a kill mode.
I haven't figured out what all the buttons do yet. I imagine we could have a lot of fun with this.
Oh, I didn't import it yet. I saved it and then didn't import it. Dangus.
Fellas, before we head out to the impound lot, do we think we'll be back here before we head out to Polk County?
Yeah, I think we should check back in after each point just to make sure, because Silas.
Just checking.
Yeah,
and I approve of that. And I think we probably ought to keep an eye on the medically fragile person we stole.
saved. We saved him.
Yes. He needs to be shaved.
Shaved.
Okay.
All right.
As we pass by the codex, Gavin takes 2 steps over there and then goes, "Oh no, not that. Oh no, I don't. I do want it. All right, Graham, don't let me ask the codex about where that guitar is. I think I still want to play it a lot."
We might have to send a parental blocker on the codex.
Surely that is an incident that happens often enough that he has a setting for that.
Also, the codex said that Silas is refusing the treatment by a number of magical items in here to keep him alive.
Yeah, the codex knows.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I just offhandedly asked while he was thinking about some stuff if he had something to keep somebody alive, because I was worried about the guy that was in a coma at the time, and he said, "Oh, there were a number of things here, and Silas refuses them all." And I kind of caught me off guard, but it's the first time we've been together since I thought about that, and you real close to Silas, and might want to try to trick Silas into taking some magic medicine.
I mean, don't we all want to do that?
Be eternal.
I mean,
trick a
make
guy
sure-
into staying alive. Yeah, we'll talk to him, but we's breaking into an impound lot, maybe.
Are you ready to leave here?
Who's driving?
I
Rock, paper, scissors?
mean, you can drive.
Thank you. I still need my hours for my license test.
Yes, absolutely. And then
That
you need
Eclipse
someone.
won't drive itself.
You need someone with a driver's license to sign off on it, right?
Oh, well, I feel confident Graham will have no problem signing off on that.
I feel really intimidated when she says it like that.
That's the point. You should feel that.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with this entire situation.
I am patting you on the shoulder and you just see my fingers turning black as I say it.
Oh, look at this. Fancy map.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to give you guys some notional distances here.
I appreciate that.
So this yellow one is Sammy Davis's cigar factory. That's the vault. That's where you guys are. And then Hector's apartment is the blue. And then the orange is HCA Florida South Tampa, which is the hospital that had all the ghosts set very actively. So you guys are actually going to be heading very far east. So on this map, way far this way, you're going to be riding 60. Actually, hold on one second. Going to the impound lot.
We're going to take Silas's van.
Okay. So you're gonna go to like 6 Mile Creek, which is just off this map. But that's okay. Oh no, shit. It is just off this map. That really irritates me. I should have gotten it just there. That's okay.
So just like we're going here.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay, good to know.
right there. Just driving out. You're gonna take Silas's van.
Yep. I'm also going to remove the license plates from Gavin's truck. Put them in the glove box.
Okay.
Who's Brandon?
Who's Brandon?
Brandon Traces, Brandon Wood, Heather Lakes at Brandon.
Who's Brandon? That's a good question.
Much to think about.
There's a ton of them.
We got an empty thing right here. I don't know if it's supposed to be empty.
Yeah, sorry, I had the van somewhere. There it is. But app. So, Stella, you're driving this van.
Yeah.
You're driving it from the yellow, and you're going east. So you're gonna hit some highways. You're gonna hit some secondary streets. And while you guys are driving, I need a spot hidden from everybody.
That is a...
Oh shit! Again.
That is a 64 out of 75, so it's a pass, but not a hard success.
That is a 4 out of 80. That is a
Extreme.
1/10 express.
It's an extreme success.
All right, so
I'm focused on the road. I can't be spotting
Good.
hidden items.
that's good. All right, so Gavin, you pick up pretty much as soon as you leave the vault in this van that you have a tail. You might point it out to Graham, but there is a car following. It's pretty good at following you too. You might have lost it a couple times, except that you know maybe this car specifically's this headlight setup is like a headlight setup that your brother had on his car a long ass time ago. So like you know it's an older car and you recognize it because of nostalgic reasons. And it's tailing you pretty professionally for a while until you bring it up to your fellow travelers. And then, I mean, what are you going to say about this car?
Hey, fellas, we got a tail light on us. Those headlights. It's exactly 8 cars back. It keeps turning off and cutting back on. We haven't lost it for the last half hour. We want to try to lose it, or
In the van, I think we should stop and get gas, and when they pull in, one of us should sneak up and give them a motoring malfunction that'll make them stop.
all right then.
Motoring
We do need some
malfunction.
gas.
Yeah, that's called sticking a knife in the tire.
Sure, go into.
I've been wanting to learn some
Gas.
evasive maneuvers, so whatever y'all think is best.
I
You
think
wanna
we
try
should
to
get
lose
some
it?
gas.
Okay.
Cool. So you're going to just like nonchalantly pull over into a gas station?
Yes.
I don't
As
know.
nonchalantly as a student driver can.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all's stealth is. Mine's at 40, but I feel like Eckhart's probably, being the smuggler and criminal in the group, probably the more suited to this. But if I'm wrong,
mine's at 80.
you should do it then.
things.
Yeah, you hunt things. That's right. Go hunt that tire. I'm gonna make a big scene with Stella, while to keep them occupied.
Can't believe we gotta stop for gas again.
Yeah. I mean, for real. Did you not check this? Did you not check? I told you to check the fuel tank before we left.
I'm not trying to hear your criticism of my driving. I am learning, and it is your responsibility to teach me.
I was teaching. I said check the gas tank. I'd like to. What kind of check would that be? Can I do a psychology for that, or is it a? What kind
Persuade?
Persuade? I can do a persuade if you want to do a persuade. I got that too. Yeah, persuade's a skill I can do if you want.
Yeah.
I can persuade if I need to persuade.
Yeah. It turns out I lied. I can't persuade. I'm really good at it, but not that good at it. Maybe Stella can come help me.
I'd help you persuade?
What I mean by that is, can I get a advantage on my roll?
Oh, gotcha, because she's arguing back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's roll the big number again, or roll the whole thing again.
The big number again.
Come on. Yes! 15.
Am I hearing you want me to argue?
Yes, that was, we're making a scene, and that's a hard success. So,
Fabulous.
I'm guessing that she's yelling back now. Anyway, we are making a scene.
Yeah.
We're stomping feet.
Okay, so you guys are very much making a scene. And Gavin, you slip out of the Florida Power van. Did you roll that stealth?
Oh, it's closer than it should be, but regularly stealthily.
Okay, you roll out stealthily, and you see this car. Damn, it really looks like your old brother's car. Like, it really could be your brother's car. You see it so close now. And it pulls up to the gas pump behind you guys. But the driver seems pretty engrossed. And you see the driver is that one-eyed man that was at the hospital.
Oh, this guy.
Make sure he doesn't see me, and I go around and I hit the passenger side back right tire.
You're just stabbing it with a knife.
I'm a knife.
Why not?
Can you just stab the valve out?
Yeah, you could do a number of different things, but like, you got a knife. You should do it like that.
And now we're arguing about making a scene about the best way to.
Right? He can't hear what we're arguing about. All right.
He kind of slumps down in the seat so that he doesn't get seen by you two arguing. I'm going to make him roll a stealth roll. And if he fails it here, you guys will be able to see him. It's only fair, right?
Kizik, are you still there, or were you intentionally quiet, or have you muted yourself?
I was real quiet. I stabbed a thing. I'm trying to be stealthy. You guys are the loud ones.
Okay.
He popped a tire. You guys do not see who this guy is. Only Kizik has seen him so far. Sorry, Gavin. But yeah, he's kind of chilling, and maybe the car's tent is really, really dark, so you guys can't really see in, but he can. Gavin can because he's closer. So after puncturing that back tire, what do you want to do?
That does make sense. They have a thing called the Florida tent, so.
Want to sneak back into the van.
Okay.
Okay. I assume that I see Gavin's back in the van. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Didn't even pump gas.
No, well, we might have actually pumped gas, pay at the pump, but I'm also going to, like, Stella wants to do her getaway driving, but I'm going to ask, do we really want to do that?
That's the snake man in that car back there.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I should drive.
I'll sit in the passenger seat.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to drive, and I'm going to pull away casually but swiftly.
And this is why Graham is going to sponsor my license.
Okay, casually but quickly. Our snake man tries to follow, then gets like side saddled a little bit. And I need one drive check from you, sir.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I passed. It's not quite a hard pass, but if it needs to be, I'll spend the luck.
Nope, it's fine. You have successfully thwarted Snake Man for the second time. And you guys get back on... Maybe you even take some different roads. Instead of the highway, you take some surface streets, somehow dodging him. And you break away. And you guys will not see him anymore, because he ain't there.
Wow.
Excellent work. So you guys head to 100 South 34th Street, Tampa, Florida. If you see that in Google Maps, it is the Tampa Police Impound. And as you guys pull up, I'm going to change this map. Let me get you guys off of here. The pins can stay. Pack that shit up.
Sorry, I need 2 minutes. I have a dog that needs to pee.
Yeah, take the time.
Did you see old Gavin playing the guitar in the Ghost 20 chat?
I did not. I do now, though. That's pretty good. Pretty good face swap. That guitar is way too big, though. Look at the size of that guitar.
That's just a bass guitar.
No, look at the size of that guitar, man.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
It's
also
huge.
got a lot of strings. He also standing knee deep in just muddy swamp water.
I almost went and got my guitar during that scene.
That would have been cool.
I wouldn't have played it because I can't. Actually, to the extent that Gavin said he played it, where I can strike one chord. I don't have a whammy bar, but I can strike one chord and hold it. I can do that.
That's all it took, man. Now Gavin is hooked.
I know 2 chords, so I could strike one.
It's 2 more than I do.
I have 1 guitar for every chord I know.
So I did a dumb. How can I cycle through one world and see all of my stuff?
Okay, so oops, I'm in Discord, and that's not where I need to be. Let me get back over here. Where's your control panel? Oh, is it hidden behind your brick?
No, I'd say you're actually in front of my stuff.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so we should be able to... You don't need anything that's on the screen, right?
Nope, I've packed it, but there's nothing to pack.
Okay, so you press
good to go.
clear, see all, and then up here on the little one world thing, you should be able to click through. Yep, there you go.
Sweet, thank you. That's what I needed.
You're welcome. Glad I could help. I wish somebody could do that for me when I fuck it up. I went a minute there when you said I did something stupid. I was like, oh no, he hit the delete button. How many times have I done that? Because the delete button is right next to a couple of other important functions, and I'm always like, why would you put that there?
Yeah, right next to copy and export. It's
Right?
bad. All right. Impound lot. Oh, I got 2 more things to add to this. All right, so you guys arrive in this place. If I can bring your attention over here.
Is Allie back
This
yet?
one- Oh, maybe not.
Might have to repeat yourself.
It's okay. Let me orient these things and get you guys to get a plan, maybe.
I am jealous of the fact that you get to do things like use Google Earth in existing cities for infrastructure, and that I don't get to do
So
that.
nice. So easy now.
Not only is it make it a little bit easier for you, but it's so immersive because you're using like the real city.
Okay. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
There's,
Guess who's back?
there's dinosaurs. There's dinosaurs. There's dinosaurs. We're so screwed.
Yeah. Please tell me that's the truck we're looking for.
Oh, I gotta change this music. This is the annoying screeching sound. It's not okay.
Or this one. I know he said truck, but sometimes people mean Jeep.
I was actually referring to the Explorer looking one, but you're right, the Jeep's really cool too. Actually, the Jeep might be cooler.
Jurassic Park and Jeep are like hand in hand for me, so. But
Actually,
this is very cool.
Actually, my favorite Jurassic Park vehicle was the like the ruggedized Mercedes SUVs they used in the second one. Even though even though my dad had one of those cars, the base car it was based on, and it was garbage. It was a lemon. But those cars just looked so cool. I always liked them. Anyway, so we pull up
But
to
in
the
this
inbound
one,
lot.
they saw real dinosaurs for the first time. In this one, children almost died.
True. Okay, so this place, there's a large fence out front. I will direct you to these 2 images here. So we can see our little police car out front, and then there's a building here where you'd have to walk up through this chain link fence and talk to someone at the front window.
Before we do that, Graham is going to ask Stella, hey, you've got these computer skills. Usually these impound lots have like online databases of, is this your car kind of thing in here. For people to come claim their car if it's been towed or in an accident or whatever. And we happen to know that it was in an accident, so it's not being held for, criminal purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could get on the website, figure out, where the car is, who owns it, that kind of jazz, so that we could pretend to be the owners of the car? Maybe they'll just let us in.
I could try.
You carry like a laptop with you?
Yes. Or the latest iPhone. Either one, really.
That hurts my soul.
Not like a Linux laptop with a big old antenna.
Kali Linux diagnostic machine.
All right, give me a this computers.
Computer use?
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
that is a really
Holy-
good roll.
Yeah, it
Holy
is.
dung. A 9 on a what?
30.
You mean their admin password is admin? We're just going to make ourselves the owner of this vehicle.
No. Their admin password is password.
Oh, even better.
So you can get into the system and you see a running list of all of the vehicles in the impound lot. They're sorted by case number and then car type and so on and so forth, owner, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you look up what Stephen Sharp.
Well, no, he said the
And-
car wasn't his.
It was a rental, wasn't it?
Oh no, they stole it.
They stole
Yeah,
it.
yes, that's
he
right.
Yeah.
stole it. Did steal it.
So you'd want to look it up by the incident report from the accident.
The date, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the date. That'll narrow it down.
I mean, it will narrow it down. Empirically. Got to, right?
It does. And with that roll, you narrow it down to the exact date, and you realize that Hector's car is in here too. There's this white BMW looking thing, and then there's this yellow looking dealy-do over here.
Oh, that's good. We know that Hector's the one he was in an accident with. So if we look at the incident report for Hector's car, we'll know which the other car is.
You put all that together, and these are your target vehicles.
Okay.
Do we think Hector owned a BMW?
Well, we'll know which one was his car because he will be listed as the owner.
Oh, good point.
Yes, but what I think we should do is, insert ourselves as the owner of one of the two vehicles. And then go up to the window and say, hey, we're here to, get our personal effects from our car, whatever we want to say, and get them to let us in because, if you haven't been charged with a crime, they're probably looking for us to, claim the vehicle.
And also pay the towing fee.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pretend that we own
The
one of these cars.
stolen
Yeah.
car.
The fact that it's a stolen car actually means they might not even ask for the towing fee because
No, that's not true.
that's been done in pursuit of a crime, so maybe.
I had a car stolen and I had to pay.
That sucks.
Yeah,
It does
Like-
suck.
$800 to get it out.
All right, so this is the stolen vehicle from Polk County that Stephen Sharp was driving. That's your target vehicle. You've changed the registration information in the system to say that it is who of the three of you's car.
Doesn't matter, but you should probably mark it as paid too.
Well, of
That's
course.
what you're in there.
With that hella roll that you rolled.
Yeah.
I'll mark it as mine, as Stella's.
You're just gonna have.
Stella owns two
I
cars
was about to
now.
say you're gonna have all the Sharps cars. Like you're gonna own all
Yeah.
of them,
I mean, consistency is key, is it not?
right?
I like that we assumed the Mitsubishi Eclipse registered.
All right, I was taking notes.
No, it's fine. Also, I don't know how it is where y'all live, but it used to be where I live, could not pay with a credit card you couldn't pay a towing fee with a credit card.
Well,
Debit or cash.
well, yeah. You had to pay. I paid with a debit card when we totaled the Cavalier. I paid all my towing fees with my debit card.
Which is insane because you can now buy lottery tickets with your card.
Absolutely, I have a subscription online.
Ours was cash or check.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, just to be a dick, it's going to be $800 cash or check. Except that you've already marked it paid.
Yeah. We came by yesterday and paid.
So you've done this all from the comfort of the power van.
Power van?
It is like the ultimate spy van. I mean, when you stop and think about it, like it just screams surveillance vehicle.
I just
Even as a light
realized
bar.
I'm sitting in the back. Is there a bunch of like cool things?
There's gotta be
yeah.
at Silas's truck.
Yeah, there's some cool shit back here.
There's at least like a pipe or something that you could pick up and pretend was a guitar.
I
There's
was
definitely
looking
that.
for bolt cutters.
Yeah, there's a leather tool belt back here. It says Kincaid on it, and it's got all sorts of stuff in the holsters. It almost looks like an electrician's tool belt.
That's appropriate.
Except for the giant bolt cutters.
That's for if there's emergency.
That's for cutting power lines.
I also am like very tentative to touch different things back here.
That's probably smart.
All right, so let's roll up to the gate.
Rolled through the gate, haven't we?
I still have you guys clocked outside the gate. You
Oh.
haven't talked to anybody at the gate yet.
Okay, well, so I've done my hacking.
Yes, that's
Yes,
what
you
we've
have.
done. But now we need to go up there and talk to them.
All right.
So you guys get out of the van at the gate because they're not going to open the gate for a Florida Power van. You'll have to go up to this front window, and there's a surly-looking police officer there. He looks very grungy. He's on his phone. As you walk up. Huh?
Hi.
Yeah. Can I help you?
Okay, I'll talk to him. Yeah, I'm here to pick up my car that was stolen.
Oh, you got a license plate number, case number, or something like that.
Yeah, it's case number 8675309.
Oh, okay, yeah. Jenny from the block. Yep, I got it right here. It says you paid. You're all good to go. It's up in the back. You got. Hold on, I gotta get the keys. Keys with it. He gets up. He goes away from the window for a minute. Comes back with the keys to the car. Hands them to you. I think it's in the back row. Should be. Let's see. 1, 2 blocks in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have a good day, Mrs. Boudreaux.
Thank you so much.
Anytime. He goes back to playing on his phone. And you guys can walk in and walk all the way down to the car. They're not going to let the van in through the gate.
They're not going to let the van in. How are we supposed to tow it back out?
You
We
can drive
have
it back out.
keys.
Oh,
Why do we have to tow it?
it's been wrecked. I assumed it wasn't in drivable
It is.
condition.
It's totally wrecked.
Yeah.
You guys are going through the car.
Yes, but they don't know that. They assume we're here to pick it up. So obviously we need a tow vehicle.
Yeah, you got a tow vehicle?
You
It's
can
not a van?
well, you can take the van as a tow vehicle.
I don't think most utility vans are not tow vehicles.
If it's got a hitch, you can make it a tow vehicle or a car.
But do we really need to tow it out?
No, but we might want the van. We're not going to tow it out. I just wanted access to everything in the van.
I mean, they will let a car in. It's a drivable area.
He just said they wouldn't. That's why I brought the
Oh.
whole thing
I
up.
said that
That's
they-
why I
I'm
brought the whole thing up.
sorry.
Nope. Yeah, the whole thing got brought up because there's this gate here.
Well,
They
Homeboy's
don't.
playing on his phone, so I could probably just wave y'all through.
You probably could. It's very true. Just wanted to ask about that. Make it a point of contention here. A complication, they say in the watch business. So, if you guys open the gate on your own, which is the homeboy's not going to get up, he's playing on his phone. You guys drive in.
It's a really hard level of Candy Crush. Let him be.
He is an expert at his job, which is why he's here. You guys can drive up to the correct cars.
All right. Let's have a look through this vehicle.
Let's rip this thing apart.
I'm assuming that it is totaled from the condition of the driver.
Yeah. He was traveling at a high rate of speed, ran the red light, and Hector got T-boned. But Steven, driving the BMW, actually got ejected. That's why he's in such rough shape. So the front end of the Beamer is completely fudged, and the side of Hector's car very fudged.
Yeah. I'd like to search the passenger compartment
Of the Beamer.
Yes.
That's convenient for us because they wouldn't store it in the front. That's what makes the car go. Can I search the trunk?
Sure.
You could also search the passenger compartment. It doesn't have to just be me.
I figured we would each search an area and then switch.
Oh, okay. Well, that's an idea too. I did do a very good job of searching the passenger compartment. I must find something gross and be like,
Is it? What is that? A spot?
yes,
Spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
Okay. Well, good news. I found something.
In the trunk.
Yes.
Guess I'll take the back seat.
Okay.
You can just research passenger compartment like I did.
Always rotating around, taking our time.
Yeah. We're gonna search after you. Don't worry.
Piecing it all together.
I passed the backseat check.
The backseat check.
Okay. In the back seat, Kizik, you find blood that is too green to be exactly human.
What?
Maybe it's old. Maybe it's oxidized. I don't know.
Green blood, you say?
It's red, but it's got a lot of green in it too. Like
Mm-hmm.
unnatural.
There's species of lizards with green blood.
Yeah, there is.
And Stella, in the trunk, you find who actually owns this car. There's like some mail and stuff back here.
Yes.
Yeah. And I can give you their exact address as soon as Google
Well,
Maps.
And how about their name?
Yeah, and their name too.
I mean, the car's stolen, so.
That's true.
Yeah, but like information, knowledge is power.
Mhm.
And also, we don't trust your searching skills, so we are going to check the passenger seat.
That's absolutely viable today, even though I have an amazing spot hidden roll.
But Gavin and I are both suspecting that green blood, this could have been stolen from a skink
Mm-hmm. I'm
collector.
gonna research that back seat. I found green
All
blood
right,
too.
There's a lot of green blood.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it's the address of this person. Her name is Kathleen Jefferson. And it's Adams Avenue in Lake Wales, Florida. Very close to Lake Gordon. Pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
You
Ooh,
also-
and very close to Legoland.
Yeah. If you guys want to go to Legoland, we can do that.
Oh, and we're also getting close to my personal favorite tourist attraction, Gatorland.
I don't know if you would like that.
Gatorland?
Gators all bunched up. You gotta let them just be free.
Don't they sell gator meat?
No. I've been to Gatorland. They're not bunched up. They're thriving.
Did you get to hold them?
I sat on one.
That's cool.
Yep, it's pretty awesome.
All right, can I check that front seat now that you're on the back seat?
Yeah, I've checked the back seat and the trunk behind you guys, and I'm sure that I just found the same things you found.
Oh shit! There's something gross in that front seat.
Look, you did it
I don't want
too.
anything
It's
to do
exact
with
same roll. It's all on Stella now.
Men. Can I check the front seat?
Yeah, absolutely.
You might want to hold your nose.
Oh yeah.
Something horrendous has happened here.
Something with-
You know what it is? It's
There's a leg.
It's
no. It looks like a male discharge. I'm not going to go into exactly what that
God.
is. Okay,
Why?
but there's a lot of it, and you guys see it, and you know that it's like an ectoplasm kind of thing. Maybe we could put no rolls together. Give me some EDU rolls.
Nope.
I think I'm the only one without real dice. Hold on. I gotta
Oh, I know something.
keep flying back.
Sorry, it's a long distance to go.
I know something too.
You guys both pass?
Yeah, I passed really well.
All right, the spectral displacer was kind of described to you as like this thing with it's like a gun or a box or container or something like that. Maybe it contained this goop here in the floorboard. So it could have broken in the car accident.
That's what Gavin, I'm thinking maybe the spectral displacer, the storage compartment, the cat carrier portion of it might have broken in the crash.
Since it separates souls from entities, are you telling me that souls point to the goop?
Oh, the soul's the ghosties, and we gotta put the ghosties back in the goop.
Oh, if only you had brought old Silas Kincaid, he might be able to tell you.
Well, surely
It's okay.
one of us has a decent enough occult knowledge.
Yeah, you can give me that. Or anybody got weird science?
But I will next time.
I can give you an occult roll. Yeah, so that is just like a residue of soul.
Like a lubricant.
When it gets separated from the entity, it's just something to hold the up so it can be communicated with and then be captured in the spectral displacer. And what we have here is just an X soul. The soul of the soul, if you will.
Are you guys getting all that?
Most of it.
I missed like the middle part.
I was looking at the name for what the thing is that he stole, the spectral displacer.
Yeah.
This is just like the goop that holds the soul so it can be captured.
So am I gonna scoop this up into a trash bag and we're gonna go to the hospital?
Ooh, is there an ambulance in this impound yard?
Yes.
Yes! Hey guys, we should probably check that ambulance out.
Yes, I'm gonna say with that occult roll, no, we don't need the goop. That was just that's like a stabilizer.
True.
The soul, the actual thing we are interested in, is with the artifact that is obviously not in this car.
True.
I'm gonna go over to that ambulance
Mm-hmm.
and see if there's a set of keys in the visor. Which, if the GM will let me use my resourceful trait for that, there will be, and it will run.
What's your resourceful? It's just 10 luck.
Yeah, you spend 10 luck to have an item you need, amongst other things, but mainly it's used for item you need.
Why is there a school bus?
Why is there an ambulance? Doesn't matter. It's here.
Other things can be involved in incidents and accidents and stolen.
Or just stored here because it's a city property.
Am I not allowed to have a curiosity?
You sure can. I'm glad you asked these questions because as a GM, it's because I have these models and that's what I wanted to use.
There's also a truck from World War II.
You also
Very old truck.
keep being like, teacher, we'd like more work.
You
Why
know,
this police car got a rocket launcher?
That's a prototype model that people really just want to look at now. No one could use that in today's society.
sorry, this is called the Dock Wagon Meat Wagon.
Oh, but we stealing an ambulance.
Yeah, I just wanted to make that known.
Yeah, you don't want to open that one.
Right? So,
Wasn't planning on it.
now
Like the pile of motorcycles up here.
Yep. So now we have ambulance. We're just gonna casually, nonchalantly drive out of here with our vans, plural. Someone's got to drive the other van.
Yeah, we need. It's gonna be like a
Convoy.
convoy. That's the word. I was about to say we can't leave this. This is too good of a resource.
Yeah, no, Silas will be pissed. He needs his van back.
Well, so who's driving the ambulance?
I will drive the ambulance.
All right.
It was my dumb idea. I'll do it.
Gavin, do you want to drive the van? Or do
You
wanna
love
sit-
driving that van. You're trying to
Okay.
get your license.
That's right. Oh my God, this is what we need. You drive the ambulance. Gavin and I will follow in the van. And we're gonna talk about our band.
Oh no. Crocodile Tears, that's a good name for a show.
I think yes. Okay.
You see the name Crocodile Tears and lights, you know, in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There's what is that? Hard Rock Cafe. The yeah. You guys have like shit memorabilia in the Hard Rock Cafe now. You see this, Gavin, as you sit in the passenger seat, Stella at the wheel. You guys pull through the gate with your ambulance and Florida power van. And going back to the vault?
We both have light bars. I feel like that could be useful.
Yeah, we're gonna go check on Silas before we head to the hospital. So yes, we're gonna go back to the vault.
Okay.
Plus, we need to make sure there's uniforms in this ambulance or find some.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a luck roll.
Now that I've diminished my luck
Yeah,
significantly.
that's the point.
Oh God, I'm going the wrong way.
Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna make that one unless someone wants to come try to help me. Nope.
My luck advantage.
I missed
Yeah,
that.
you're not getting a bonus die for luck.
What I meant was go roll luck to find the uniforms, not give me a boost.
I wonder if we'll ever go back to the impound lot.
Almost
I
certain.
hope we do. What a resource.
Right?
Needs some motorcycles.
I mean, there
school
was like a
bus.
50s era Airstream. That'd be great for tour.
Gavin, you're feeling the pull of the guitar. Every time she mentions that, like going on tour and stuff, it's really pulling at you like a fish hook in the tummy.
Oh, oh.
Oh, that's not where you catch a fish.
A fish hook in the ear.
That's not how it works either. But
I
that'd be
know.
a real cool look.
You guys running with the light bars all the way back?
No, not at all. No reason to run attention to this.
Buzzkill.
You guys make it back to the cigar factory, and you pull up into these little parking lot things over here. You rush inside. You're going down into the vault.
We'll check to see if Silas is in his room first.
He is not.
Yeah, and yeah, we'll go down to the vault.
Oh, crap.
Is there any medicine in the ambulance?
Surely
roll
there's
a
some.
luck roll.
I mean, if
Yeah.
it's in storage, there probably is. Just like there's probably uniforms in there. However, I don't know what kind of medicine to use. So I'm definitely not looking for that.
I couldn't find it.
Surely there's some fluids.
Oh boy.
Yep, it's taking a minute to load. There it goes.
Ah.
And hard reset. This little break is brought to you by another Florida headline. Have you guys been keeping up with that hurricane? That
Yes.
shit's crazy down there, man. I feel bad, but like my Google, because I was like, hey, who's in Sewanee, Florida, and what's going on in Tampa, Florida? It's like weeks and weeks and weeks ago when I was doing research for this game, I was checking out those two places. Now they're in my search history, so they got like pummeled, and my internet's like, whoa, you
You might
care
want to
'cause
know
you
about
look-
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to know about this. All right, so you get back to the vault. Silas isn't in the beginning area where the codex is and all that stuff, and so you check around, and he's not with Steven, and he's not with the paintings, and
He's
Yeah.
not with the paintings?
nope, he's with the paintings. My bad, I missed him. There he is. My spot hidden was bad.
Right?
I was just clarifying because
Yeah, you find him with the paintings.
I knew it. I knew he loved Mona.
So, we're just checking up on you, Silas. We didn't find the spectral displacer thing at the impound lot. Sounds like it might be at the hospital, though. It looks like it might have been damaged.
Yeah, it dumped a whole bunch of soul.
Oh, the ectogunk, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Shit. Okay. So that thing had like a container jar on it. Housed everything inside, and maybe the jar broke. Did you find pieces of glass or just the ecto junk?
I didn't touch it.
Yeah, there's a big
Oh.
old car accident too. It's tough to tell if it was glass or car glass.
I
Plus-
see.
Plus, it looked like an elephant had too much fun.
Yeah, sometimes it'll get on your hands. You want to get it off your hands really quick. It's gross.
Yeah, it is.
We didn't scoop it up into a trash bag because we didn't think that was necessary to fix the problem.
No, not fix the problem. Sometimes you want to clean it up, and it'll dissolve eventually. It'll become like a white, crackly mess. It'll go
Oh.
away.
We figured the insurance company was going to total the car anyways, so
They'll hose it out.
that's
Throw it
their
in.
problem.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're gonna go to the hospital?
That was the next stop.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
It seems like an
Aye.
opportune time, though, since we're, talking about hospitals and wellness and all that, to say, how come you won't use any of the solutions that are here in the vault to fix your problem with your health?
The paintings immediately agree with you, by the way.
We've been saying that
Yeah.
for years. He's an idiot.
He could use, like, the rejuvenation orb, or a mirror of the mind, or the elixir of, like, the ancient grove, or whatever the fuck that is. The phoenix feather. And Silas is
Honestly,
like,
Silas, it's really silly. That's Mona.
exactly. Silas motions everybody no, and he shakes his head.
I don't want to do that. Everything in here's got a price, and I'm.
True, but is the price worse than death?
Yeah, sometimes. Fuck it.
They got a
Well-
phoenix in here?
No, it's just a feather.
Oh, it's not the thing.
It's one single feather that, when you use it, it's done. You can only use it one time, like every 100 years. It comes back. It's a phoenix feather.
Okay, so why don't you use that?
'Cause I don't know what it'll do. It might fucking make me into a ball of fire or something.
But what about chemotherapy?
What? Be away from. I'd have to get treatments. Be away from the vault. I wouldn't be able to be here.
Yes,
That's when they got attacked.
yeah, but you asked us to help you, so like there would be someone here.
Oh, so like I go get chemo and stuff, and you guys watch the vault?
Amongst
it's
other
not-
things, yeah, that's how this would work.
It's just a few hours out of your day, man.
Every day. Oh shit. Look, I really a couple days ago all I got is Kevin. And you guys stepping up and stepping in here really changes things for me, and I hadn't really thought about it. To be honest, I didn't expect the vault to give you your blue card so easy either. Usually you gotta go out and kind of prove yourself. You'll get killed by a relic or something. But, you guys are alright. I really appreciate you. Let me... I haven't really considered chemo. The doctor told me about it, and I just... I kind of consigned myself already to die. What's it gonna give me? Another 4 or 5 months?
There are plenty of solutions. You need to settle on one, because rolling over and dying, that ain't one.
There's no rolling. I hear you though. It's I appreciate you caring, really. But I don't want to use an artifact from the vault. It's just wrong.
Well, it's artifact or chemo.
Well, modern medicine would. If they recommended chemo, it's probably more than 4 or 5 months.
It's probably going to save your life.
I'll tell you what, I'll go back to the hospital. I'll make an appointment and all that, and I'll go back.
Okay, that sounds good. We're gonna go to the hospital right now, but for different reasons.
Oh, maybe I should come with you guys. I'm going there anyway, right?
I thought you didn't want to leave the vault.
I don't want to leave the vault, actually. I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah, you probably got like another 45 minutes of Lord of the Rings, and then you got the next one.
Right? And you got that Smog movie.
Yeah, that he's got to get decimated.
They got
Oh,
the
you're
whole
Absolutely right.
Amazon series.
Yes, and
Oh,
the
what
one
is
about
that?
the Hobbit.
We only have a DVD player down here. What an Amazon series?
You ain't got Wi-Fi in the vault.
No.
Remember we were gonna bring them one of them little Alexa pucks and plug it into their TV. It was gonna change their lives.
Oh yeah, you're right. On the way back from the hospital,
Yeah, we'll pick
we'll
one.
grab one of those.
I just want to watch them as they experiment with it.
Yeah,
Stop by Best Buy.
Yeah,
I just want the
Best Buy
codex to have one.
Can you imagine a Best Buy selling an Amazon puck? Oh man, talk about running yourself out of business.
Oh yeah, I guess first things first, we'll have to get this place set up with a Prime account.
Maybe we could be a store and start selling all of this junk.
I don't know if the world's ready for that, Silas.
Oh no, Silas never would have suggested that. It would be a hell of a game type, though. You guys start selling all this stuff out.
I just like the idea of putting an Alexa next to the codex and letting them go back and forth.
I just want to see what the paintings do when they realize that they can change the channel.
Yeah, that's gonna be wild.
Right?
Krieger's like, Silas, you lied to me. There's way more than just Lord of the Rings out there.
All right,
It's
ready?
all been lies.
Ready to pile into the ambulance with our uniforms that I'm assuming we've somehow procured.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys found those.
I asked the other two to look through the ambulance. I don't know if they did though.
They
I
did,
tried
but
to
they
find
failed.
a medicine. I didn't find anything.
I got a... Was that a spot hidden?
That's
Did you pass that?
I didn't. That's why I asked them to look.
47, Allie. Did the 47 pass that?
No. If it's a spot hidden. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, I think I had asked for a spot hidden for...
Okay. Then no,
or
I
maybe
didn't.
it could have been a luck.
But you asked me for a spot hidden.
Okay.
No, wait.
No, it was
You did ask me for a luck. That's
it was a
true.
luck.
You did ask me for a luck.
Okay,
Should be a luck anyway.
then yes, I passed that.
You find... scrub.
Boys, I got us some uniforms.
Sweet.
And,
Alright.
and badges and all that stuff.
Okay. Assuming that their cameras are based on some computer system and you know how to, do the keyboardy thing, you want to go after the erasing the tapes from when we were there, or because if I got to do it, I'm just going to break it. I mean, I will do that if that's what we decide we want me to do. But I think it might be more elegant if you go in and erase the tapes.
Sure,
Digitally.
sure. Yes, I agree.
And I will use the detector thingies we've got and work with Gavin to see if we can find the spirit separator thing.
Oh, I reset my thing. Hold on a second.
I imagine
Okay.
it's like a gun that's like one of those egg and yolk separators.
Oh, yeah.
Now that we've described the stuff that comes out of it, it's obviously an egg separator.
Yeah, and so the soul is like the
Yolk or the
yolk
or the
and-
white.
But
No,
all the
'cause-
yellows.
the yolk, and then the soul of the soul is the white.
Let's do it.
I'd like to make sure the guy's still alive
Okay.
before we leave. I just make sure still breathing, still got a pulse.
Yeah,
I'm
he is.
gonna walk with Gavin. I'm not keeping an eye on him, just making sure he's not secretly looking around for that guitar.
I asked him not to tell me where the car was hidden.
That's
Just
good.
making sure the guy's alive. But now that we're talking about the guitar, did you hear how good I was on that?
Oh, I didn't talk to you about the guitar. I silently walked behind you.
That was that's
I
his
heard
thought
you
process.
thinking. I heard you thinking about me wanting to touch that
You're-
guitar again.
You were thinking out loud.
Yeah, he was. He wants that guitar. Mumbling under your breath, maybe even, Gavin.
Yeah. Ah, that'd have been a good one. Go in to check to see if the guy's still alive, but don't gonna find the guitar on the way there. Oh, nope.
Nope.
Now you round the corner, and Stephen Sharp is okay. He's laying on the same gurney you guys left him on. He's asleep, and the guitar is laying right next to him in this red chair.
What?
Damn it, Kevin.
Damn it, GM. That was totally moved.
Yeah, I totally just moved it.
And that's why I'm blaming Kevin.
Gotta reach for it, it's gone.
I saw it. It was right there.
It's just in your mind, man. You want that guitar so bad.
Where are we?
I'm
Where
following
are
Gavin.
That's what I thought. But I can't find us. I'm scared.
I don't think I put you guys down on the board.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's walking with the gun just poked right into my back every step.
It's not poked into your back.
All right, the guy's alive. Let's go to the hospital and save everybody. Let's get the soul splitter back.
Yeah.
The egg cracker.
This poor guy is. Oh. That's what we needed.
What?
I laid Stephen Sharp down.
Ah, good.
I don't know how, but I did it.
At least somebody did it. I can't do it.
He was kind of freaking me out. He was standing on his head.
Alright, I'm gonna pack this one. Gonna go to the hospital. Ooh, maybe we're not. What happened to that map? Oh, okay. That's fine.
Did you delete it because you didn't think you needed it anymore?
Mayhaps. I didn't make it a permanent map. It's okay. I do have it saved. That's not the right hospital. God damn it. That's the other hospital.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
guys. We might have to use our imaginations.
I know,
much-
right? There's just so many maps.
I don't think any of us have ever been to a hospital.
Right?
What will we do?
We're also in that,
I knew I had it.
last 15-minute stretch.
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember this because this Y at the top really
Confused me too.
it struck me.
Fucked me up. All right, so you guys in your ambulance, where are you driving up, and who is driving?
I was driving it, and we're not going to park in the emergency entrance. We're just going to park in the regular entrance. Like we're off.
What?
Like we're off duty
Why wouldn't we go
through the emergency entrance.
to
You
that?
ain't got no emergency.
But
Yeah.
I've never seen an ambulance park at the regular entrance.
Staff parking lots. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like they always have to be in the.
I am choosing to believe you.
Need you to suspend disbelief just for a moment while we play this magically inspired game.
Hmm.
Okay, so you pull up in the ambulance. You're going parking over here. You're going through the front entrance. Smooth moves so far.
Mhm.
You approach the front desk.
We don't
There's
need to approach the front desk. We work here.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's okay.
Walk right past the front desk.
Yeah.
Where to next? You work here.
I'm going to start trying to find this. Can I use the spirit detector to like try to triangulate where this thing is?
Yeah, totally. That's what it's for.
Okay. I'd like to do that. Is that like a no roll or an int roll or intelligence? Can I use that for it?
We've got stats on that thing. I'm gonna.
Yeah, but
Spirit detector.
its instructions don't match its
What?
Yeah, it doesn't match what we're trying to use it for. That's why I asked if we could use it. Okay, it adds a 20% bonus on any rolls related to identifying paranormal energy. So we could use it like that.
Yep.
Okay, so
Plus 20 is pretty good.
plus 20 is pretty good.
Be electronic repair or electronics or
That's not an investigate roll.
yeah, to investigate. You can do that.
Well, that's what I'm looking for. It was investigate. Because that's what it said it helped do. I'm back to using int roll. I think int is for investigate.
Sure.
Well, despite the fact that I rolled crap, I still passed because it's plus 20. So, little beep boop thing starts saying tick, 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 like a Geiger counter, or is it like do I look on the screen and it says go this way?
Little column A, little column B. That it's got a needle up in the front, and that will sway back and forth and kind of lock in on a direction. And then you've also got a Geiger audible kind of clicking noise to let you know that there's a lot of ghost activity. You already knew that in this hospital, but there's also like the anchor of what is holding them all here, and that is in this. We're going to call this a closet.
Big closet.
Yeah, it's not the whole thing, but I can't.
Is this a
draw.
real hospital blueprint?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. The kitchen is bigger than the OB wing.
Terrible, isn't it?
In my opinion, yeah.
I'd agree with you. So let's say there's like an area here that's got a bunch of shelves in it, and it's all for like patient belongings that were brought in with the patients, and it's on a shelf in here.
Okay.
So you guys trek your way through the hospital with your Geiger counter and stuff. And obviously, there are going to be people looking at you as you walk through the hallways with this stuff.
With the beeping thing.
Yeah, and you got Jasper with you on your shoulder, right?
I was kind of hoping he had his own uniform, but okay.
Jasper in his own uniform.
With like a little mask and a surgical cap.
That's just normal for Florida hospitals too, right?
Mhm.
I mean, obviously.
Obviously.
Old Gavin's got a chart and is walking a couple steps in front of Graham going, excuse me. Oh man, just trying to clear it away.
Okay. You are going to get stopped by a doctor-looking dude, and he's going to say, "Excuse me, who are you? What are you doing here?"
We got a chart to get to. Just a second, sir.
I don't know who you are. Let me see some ID.
Just a reminder, boys, I have a Cayman with hypnosis eyes.
You just want to see my lady right over here? She'll show you her ideas.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
So he stares into the eyes of Jasper the Cayman.
Yes.
So this is going to be like Doctor Who's paper that like it just shows it's the hypnotic paper.
Correct.
Did we roll that last time? That you used that on Steven? How did
You
we do
know,
that?
we didn't, and I wasn't going to point it out to you. Because it was working really well for us.
Yeah, because it just kind of worked.
But we can roll it this time.
I'd feel better about it.
Oh no. This man is impervious to Cayman hypnosis.
He's seen it all before.
Somebody break his glasses real quick.
I mean, if you want, I can break something, but it's probably not a fantastic idea.
We just need to get past him, and my big trick has failed, so...
Oh, well, I'm gonna be like, hey, we're sitting here doing our health department thing, and nope, Gavin needs to save the day or we're fucked.
I'm trying to fast talk him. Gavin's not a very social guy. He's going to break his glasses.
Oh, you're gonna punch him?
Guys, I have luck. Sorry.
Were you close enough to reasonably make that roll by modifying with luck?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that would
That's-
that would have been a much better thing to do.
I could
Do
spend
that.
18 luck in that. We would pass that.
I mean, I
Do it.
think that's a good idea. Just don't let yourself go below 30 luck.
Just don't what?
Don't let yourself go below 30 luck.
Oh no, 18 would be fine. I'm sorry. I'm still learning. I'd like to spend 18 luck, please.
Cool. Okay, no worries. We're all still learning. And Jasper's hypnotic eyes. Oh, like the snake from Robin Hood, right?
Yes,
Or
that was the joke we
Jungle
were making
Book.
the whole
Oh,
time.
Jungle
Yeah.
Book. Yeah.
Trusted me.
So the doctor gets that faraway look in his eyes, and he's like, "Health department, right?" And he's like, "I have rounds to make," and he walks off.
We also have to find the security cameras and disable, that stuff.
hmm
The Geiger counter's going off.
I get over here and find the device I'm looking for. Hopefully.
So as you walk up on this room, that little girl ghost that you met before that told you about the snake man, she shows up for you. And she's like, "Are you here to save us?"
I'm trying.
Oh, she really likes you. That's very cute.
Take care of the snake man.
"Thank you. You're a real hero." You open the door to this room, and it becomes pretty obvious very quickly which one is the spectral displacer. Why any sane person would put this in like a bin with all the other stuff that belongs in a hospital or belongs with people. You know, I don't get it. But some madman has kept this thing. Where'd it go?
Are we with him?
Do you want to be?
Oh no, we looking for the place where they keep the tapes.
Oh, you're looking for tapes?
Oh, this is. Well, Jasper, I'm so sorry. This is bad splitting up. We should have gone to look for the thing and sent him to look for the tapes.
No, because you have to use your computer's skill to fix it. You're the only one who can do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying you wanted to do. Okay. Gavin, come with me to look for the tapes.
I'm gonna stick that in my pocket. It looks broken.
Yeah, it is broken. There's a huge
that-
portion missing in the middle.
That is not at all what I pictured it to look like.
What did you picture it looking like?
Somebody said something about a cat carrier with a gun. And I
I
ran
see.
with that.
Okay, I get that.
But you know what? That is fine.
Yeah. So this is missing, obviously, a globe in the middle that would contain something.
Okay.
Is there an off button?
There doesn't seem to be any buttons or knobs on this thing other than there's the trigger function. There's this thing on the front. Do you see that little, like, it looks like a boxer's bag,
It's like-
speed
yeah.
bag?
Okay,
That-
uvula.
That's actually a like a valve that you can open and close. Yeah.
How interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna stick that in my pocket and go find Stella.
Okay, put that on your sheet.
I would love to be walked through how that works at some point.
Okay.
You may have to help me figure it out, depending on how this works.
Okay.
Because
Yep.
I am going to try to just walk out of here with it and hope that that fixes the problem, but we may have to do something to this.
Yeah, the little girl ghost, she's kind of trailing along behind you as you're walking out with that thing in your pocket. And she's like, "Oh, yeah, that's it. I hope you get it, mister." And then she disappears.
We're still looking for the cameras. Or the IT closet, as it were.
Okay. Luck rolls.
That don't get me there.
You find like the server room where all the IT stuff would be, but it's behind a locked door.
Does anybody have a locksmith skill?
Not a good one.
Not a locksmith.
No.
I have 19 in locksmith. I can try.
I have a 1, so that's way better than what I have.
Nope, I did not do it.
Okay.
It turns out that it's a real lock, and I can pick like luggage locks.
Sure.
And you need physical access to that. You can't just computers it.
You know what? An excellent point.
All we gotta do is find an open terminal, and you can try it that way.
Yeah, just proximity is probably what helps.
You gonna try a like a hacking thing?
Yeah, I was gonna do a computer roll.
Okay.
Ugh.
Gonna burn luck?
Yes,
Supposed to say does
Yes,
that
I
instead
will.
of not do it?
I will burn 20 luck, and that will get me to a pass. Yes,
Okay.
that will get me to a pass.
Excellent. So you get into the system and you realize that the video has already been copied. You can absolutely delete it now.
Can I see who copied it?
Diamond. Richard Diamond.
Guys, Dick Diamond already copied this video. But the police didn't.
Okay, well, go ahead and delete that.
I have.
He's not law enforcement, so
No, of course not. I'm just letting you know. Keeping you apprised of the situation.
we're gonna have to drop him from a flying plane.
Yeah.
Dick might be around here somewhere.
Well, I think it's time for us to vacate the premises.
You got what you came for.
We head back out to the ambulance.
You gonna try to do this stealthily?
I mean, we're gonna be nonchalant about it. Obviously, we work here.
All right. Who has the worst luck right now?
My luck is currently 71.
74.
I have a 56.
Stella, roll your luck, please.
Ah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a pass.
Right at midnight, too.
Yep.
No
You-
worries. We're getting out of here.
Absolutely, no worries. You're getting out of here. You guys make it back to the wambulance and wham all the way back to the vault, right?
Not with the sirens blasting. We don't got no emergency to go to.
You've got to do it right.
Good job, guys. You did a thing.
Yay!
Excellent heist.
1 out of 3 things returned.
That'll make Silas happy. Not as happy as if we'd found, 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3 things, but one step at a time.
Yeah, we still need a heart and some eyes.
You might be going away from Tampa to do that.
Hopefully, we'll get to fly somewhere. So I get skills.
Did you check it out on Google Maps yet?
No. Really far away.
No, Lake Gordon in Polk County. Sorry, there's an airport like right above it. That's like a skydive airport. You should be able to land there, no problem.
Oh, cool.
We're gonna skydive into the lake.
You could do that too.
Well, it's a lake, and we have a flying boat.
It's a very small lake. Hold on, let me find out.
It is a very small lake.
I mean, if the runway is big enough, it's next to it.
Well, the
Yeah.
runway's longer than the lake is.
The runway's longer than the lake is. Oh man, it is
Yeah,
a very
Yeah,
small
the
lake.
lake isn't.
What were you saying, Allie?
The lake isn't very deep or wide.
Correct.
Is it a artificial lake then? And if it is artificial, is it dammed?
Ah, damn.
It's a natural lake. Yeah, very much a natural lake.
I was about to say, a little bit of C4, I could probably expose that secret underwater place real easy. We won't even need a bubble.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Lake is a very generous term.
Yeah, I would be calling it a pond. I'll have a map for it next time because I'm sure you'll go there.
But it's also very close to lake land, so there's just a lot of little bodies of water.
All right. Well, I had a good time.
Yeah, thanks for playing, everybody. Appreciate it.
Anytime.